Evo Japan run back. But is it going to end up the same way, Zero? That's the question.
I'm trying to pretend like there was not a 6-0 this past weekend. So let's make this happen here, Slevin. Let's see the other side of the tail against Zato. This matchup, as we saw this weekend, could snowball immediately for both characters. Giovanna definitely has a toolkit to shut down Zato, but if the Giovanna doesn't understand this matchup, it's going to be very difficult for Giovanna to get out of these corners.
Yeah, for sure. She doesn't have really any super quick reversal options that are invincible, right? Her DP isn't really like other DPs in the game, so Eddie can definitely lock her down just like he is doing right now here in the corner.
There we go, there we go. 2P is going to be a really strong option alongside 5P for Giovanna. It'll shut down a lot of that Eddie startup. Nice red RC, but oh my god, I got a low out of that.
Yeah, but I mean, right off the back, though, JinKitsu is going to summon the frog, trying to prevent that forward momentum there from Giovanna. It's so important to stop Giovanna from dashing forward into your face like this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, gonna hold the block breaking wall. Actually, I agree with this burst right here. I don't know where Zato went. I'm gonna break the burst, break the wall. I don't care if you're trying to break the law.
Yeah, that could have gone a really different way, though, right? Because break the wall is a really good burst bait option. Luckily, it worked out in Slevin's favor. But now, once again, JinKitsu on the pressure here with little Eddie. Gonna get this wall right here. Positive bonus on deck after already getting 50 meter. This is huge momentum here going into this next round.
And nice dash up right there, capitalizing on the fact that JinKitsu did not have any Eddie meter. Going for the new route. Wrap it up with a heavy slash, and tip for tat is what we're going to do in this round.
Yeah, JinKitsu is just getting caught by these dash forward 2S's multiple times so far in this game. Oh, the tip of the JK, but not able to get anything off of it.
Yo, okay, yep, hold on to this burst. You drill it from downtown, you got to relax, Slevin.
Oh, and then we go into the Pierce, catches with the frog, and that is an easy round there for JinKitsu. Able to stay alive, tying things up, but this round start situation is going to be very important. Giovanna, of course, being very aggressive, wants to lock down Zato before he can get started.
Ooh, that was one extra dash right there. JinKitsu could have shut that down. All right. Oh!
The challenge with the 2D, that's so smart because, I mean, it's going to correct no matter what side Zato pops up on.
Exactly. That was supposed to be dash up, close slash right there, but still making the most out of it. These flip kicks. JinKitsu's not going for any punish here. 6P, one of those. Even better yet, just go for one of the 5Ps as well. You can shut it down on startup. Slevin just letting it run here. If you're not going to punish me, I'll get the wrap.
Yeah, absolutely. Just being smothered with that pressure.
From Slevin is so important here to kind of, you know, give a little scare to JinKitsu. That's a great start for JinKitsu here. Got the Piercer full screen, but here's where the blunders begin, right? You have to hold on to that corner pressure without Eddie.
And that was a great use of 6P, though, and even better burst bait there, utilizing little Eddie, getting the wall break. JinKitsu taking the driver's seat and going forward with momentum in this first game.
Yeah, so it's a very good use of the BRC right there and able to close it out. That's the pressure that we want to see from Zato in this matchup.
Absolutely. You need to get it started early, and you need to not let it fall apart. One thing I really like that we saw from JinKitsu before was after little Eddie was gone, knew that Slevin was going to try to advance and take the turn, and it just let a 6P rip.
These flip kicks are getting so much mileage, but dropping it again. See, had to get a little bit shorter on those dashes here from Giovanna. The drill kick, you get away with it this time. But again, JinKitsu is looking for him. You can't. No, not the 2K on a pose. Easy now.
Yeah, that 2H whipping, but a pose keeping JinKitsu alive. That could have been devastating. Slevin still unfazed by it. Gonna get a nice combo here. Doesn't get the roundhouse kick at the end, though, for the hard knockdown.
Nice. Yeah, gotta watch out for Pierce. They have to be so careful. Be prepared to dash block a downtown drill again, which normally is great to shut down the startup of Eddie. Like, that's a great call. But we've already been punished before. JinKitsu is looking for it, and clearly they know that, hey, I'm at a safe range to summon Eddie without issue. So you can go ahead and press that startup if you want.
For sure, and that breather definitely worked out because JinKitsu was able to take it 2 rounds straight there, just playing a little bit more confidently, sending in little Eddie and trying to keep the pressure going, not really giving Slevin too much room to maneuver. And also, one thing we really didn't see a lot from Slevin in that game right there was the flip kicks, was just harassing JinKitsu with the flip kicks, but for some reason here, just kind of decided to lean off them.
Yeah, you know, especially too, like we called out, right? If you're running away with it, if you're getting a lot of mileage out of it, by all means, commit to it. JinKitsu's not shown an answer for it quite yet. But here we go. close slash, startup, side swap.
Oh, and there we go, harassing the flip kicks again, but a mortal counter on the 5H, and the Great Wizard coming through with the $10 in the match arena. Thank you.
Nice jump K. Ooh! Yeah, a little bit early on the meaty close slash there, was able to get a throw. JinKitsu can hold this corner. Nice 6P. Again, a great call. Ooh, opposed. I think we're on top of it still. No, we're not. Dash forward too much.
Yeah, just blowing right through the super. We are so close to taking it again with the flip kick. I like that we're seeing Slevin start to bring that back because, like you mentioned, JinKitsu does not have an answer for it, has not shown any cards in their hand to deal with that option.
I would love to see JinKitsu 6P a lot more than Giovanna. Like, there's so much that Slevin is getting away with because JinKitsu does not punish these startups. Drill should have been punished with 6P. The dash up far slash should be punished with 6P. Anytime you can try to low profile at a range, definitely punish Giovanna for it.
Absolutely, and I love it, creating a little bit of space there, just doing invite hell to try and buy time for little Eddie to get back.
TK interrupts the drill startup in the sword. Actually a little bit late, but the applause from Eddie to continue the pressure seals the round for JinKitsu.
Alright, great just block, but still more pressure going on. I love the use of invite hell that we're seeing a lot, just keeping the block string going to carry to the corner where Zato becomes so scary, especially when you just eat a counter hit close slash. Could have gotten a lot more off of that, actually.
Yeah.
But still is maintaining the momentum, controlling the pace of the match. Actually, that flip kick straight into the catch on the backdash.
214S, and that's a big punish on the command grab as well. Close slash going once again. Big damage, just ends it a little bit early right there. Does have meter to continue for the corner, and I can't believe you caught that backdash. Stop it! Stop throwing! Please! JinKitsu!
Slevin has not been going for throw as an option, right? It's mostly been strike, so it's really interesting to see that JinKitsu just keeps trying to go for the reversal throw and just gets blown up for it every single time. That is something in this next game they need to just stop until Slevin shows that they're willing to throw.
And you know what? I feel like that's just the muscle memory that you've built in going up against Giovanna, because that is the game plan, right? Strike throw is generally going to be what Giovanna wants to go for. She's very strong at it, especially with her phenomenal normals at closer ranges. It's something to watch out for. But like you said, Slevin's not thrown out a single throw this entire set. It's been dash up, flip kick, 6P round start.
There it is again with the flip kick. I mean, come on, we have one of the best reversals in the game. 5P, 2P.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, a little bit early on the command throw there. The opposed actually gonna make things a little bit messy there for JinKitsu in the corner and give up that corner position.
Always able to get the knockdown. Trying to go for the mix. Beautiful out from Slevin with the 2P. JinKitsu is not being tight enough with these Eddie block strings.
From down. Oh, no. Okay. This is do or die for JinKitsu right here.
Absolutely. And JinKitsu just has not had an answer at all. Flip kicks. Not a single one. And that is really what is becoming their downfall here so far in this set.
Blocking is great, right? But it is a move that you can interrupt. And you're showing that you don't have the knowledge to oppose the pressure. Like here from Giovanna.
There's a nice counter from 2K2D, able to take the corner. Should be able to get the kill here with Amorphous, but instead goes for the sword. It's alright, you still have a ton of health.
There you go.
Yeah, that could have been scary. Slevin definitely woke up there with about 75 bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good start to this round here, but little Eddie is gone. You still need to be aggressive. Can't play too defensively, even with Eddie gone.
Corner pressure begins. You have no Eddie on deck there, and that means that Slevin is able to come out of that corner. There we go, got our summon. Let's play the puppet game a little bit. There's your tap dust. That's a small victory right there. You got the muted burst. There we go.
And the empty jump low, very nice. Now you can get that pressure run. You have 100 meter. Finish it right now. Oh, that might have been a drop right there. A drop super.
Tried to get the throw, but a little bit too late for that one there. Slevin trying to make it count, but the 2H whiffing entirely.
This is the position where if you're Slevin, you start to incorporate throw. You are so close, but isn't going to get the chance, at least in this round.
So hopefully this time around, this is another opportunity that JinKitsu can kind of more comfortably run the set here, because we're seeing some stray hits come out that, you know, you're giving up your turn because of it, right? You're more worried about trying to do an Eddie setup, or worried about, like, the next follow-up after, rather than what's happening right in front of you.
Yeah, that's very well said, but I think maybe they're taking your advice here, just being hyper-aggressive. Run up with the 6P. That's what you like to see. The adaptations are starting to come through, and it's not going to be a kill, but the wall break is huge here, just like that contribution from Necroid. $25 in the match arena. Thank you so much.
It's a good BRC throw right there from Slevin and 2S. We got to start blocking low here. Ooh, leapfrog, not going to find the mark, but Piercer, you just lost Eddie. Reset with it. There we go.
Yeah, just keeping that pressure on, and the applause is going to be able to take the round. Set point now.
That was a very small gap right there, but regardless, that Excalibur was going to be enough to shut things down. With a little patience here from JinKitsu, we can get so much more though.
And I love the use of 5H also. Just really throwing out 5H is a big do not approach me button. But unfortunately, the approach is going to work here from Slevin. Just going into the air. Beautiful 2D.
Oh, not blocking the 5D this time around. Nice 6P. No, no, that's unfortunate.
Gotta let him know. Uh-oh, and here come the flip kicks. BRC backwards, but it's still forced to block. Remember, that's plus.
We're out of there. Let the opposed rock out. Jump that. Oh, okay. For the ground block. All right.
No and then way! The callback of Eddie was so smart, predicting the aggression from Slevin. And there we go. 5K, final game, final round.
That was a whiff punish opportunity there from JinKitsu. Just did not react to it. Wasn't ready. 6P round starts. A good call. Super meaty 2S.
Just do the oppose. Try and keep yourself safe. But Slevin just approaching from the air whenever oppose comes out. You need to be ready for something like that. The 2H is so good for those kind of situations.
Ooh, interesting. No 2K to get the restand here and keep that pressure. All right, you could have dashed up and got a throw right there, and still Slevin just kind of respect whatever the heck's going to happen here.
Knockdown, goes for the flip kick in, still blocked, but JinKitsu is willing to challenge, has to play this perfectly here, and the reversal Super Zero is going to be able to take it.
A one true reversal that Giovanna has. It is her super, and that's going to be the one that seals the deal here.
No jam, no buy, right? Is that what they say?
Well, you already bought it because you're playing Jacko, so I don't know what to tell you.
That's true. A jam player playing Jacko, that's a weird one. Here we go. Pressure is on with the minions in the corner. Just one minion hanging back, but he is about to vanish. Oh, actually he's going to get vanished thanks to the parry.
Wow, nice. Ooh, called out the burst immediately. Rem is in trouble. Minion set up, yeah, make you afraid to do anything. Got the throws.
Oh, and I love the YRC attempt with the little homie there, just waiting to get the punish. Nagoriyuki taking a dominating first round, as well as the burst from Rem.
Hello? Y'all feeling different after Arc Evo, or excuse me, Evo Japan. And Arc Revolution.
Yeah, both of them. Oh, but what a challenge there. So far, Rem hasn't really had a chance to play any solid neutral. Gets a hit there, but immediately Nagoriyuki is going to burst to not allow Rem to gain any kind of momentum. And now we are just zoning out here with the minions, trying to create a wall of hitboxes and prevent Rem from getting an opportunity to play the game.
Ooh, Johansson on the jump in. Let's get a pickup off to Tommy.
No, the Elysium.
You gotta jump. There it is.
That was cheeky, trying to chase into the sky for the throw of the PRC.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautiful confirm there, though. Nagoriyuki had another great idea to try and go for the 2K to low profile the Johansson, but Rem was ready for it with the PRC. Ooh. Unfortunately gives up the turn with that drop pressure. 60 animal, dropping 20 big ones into the match arena. Thank you so much for the support.
Yo, a parry?
The damage?
Hey, I love the PRC to follow up, especially since Johansson was going to whip there. What a pickup from Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, not a lot of damage, but incredible corner carry on it. A pretty stylish route as well. Love the aggressive YRC, keeping the pressure up. Okay, that was a hell of a 6P there, but we're just going to pull out the gun. You cannot block with the minion out. That was so close to killing. Rem is able to make the burst. Tragic. Tragic. Even if you went for the follow-up there as Rem, I think that 2K would have ended up catching you.
Yeah. It's that's tough. That is tough, right? Especially in those situations.
Yeah, just stuck in a very difficult place. Putting yourself in checkmate does not feel good, right?
No,
Going for
not
that,
at all.
that risky option when the character just has an optimal punish for it no matter what you do, because we already saw earlier, Rem is willing to challenge the follow-up on the grapple, right?
Yeah. Okay. Rem opting for Nagoriyuki here.
A bigger buffer samurai with 2 arms.
I need to hurt really, really bad.
So hold on, I need a second arm to deal with Jack.
That's what I was holding back. I had an arm tied behind my back like Oro here.
But this might actually prove to be even harder, right? Nagoriyuki's limited movement, his big body. I say limited movement, of course, he does have his Fukio.
All right, nice 5K. We'll shut down a minion here. It still has a lot of work to do. If you're going to do it, you got to send it nice 2D pickup here from Goki.
Oh, I think we definitely wanted more off of that. Goki just kind of sat there frozen. Definitely dropped something, giving Rem another chance to survive, is what I would say. But the OTG still isn't enough.
Jeez, yeah, where do you think you're going? Fukio backwards? Not a chance. We're doing the splits. Soccer kick, the lockdown in the corner once again. Jeez, good luck getting down in this pressure.
Whoa. And the cross up? Are you kidding me?
You Jacko players be working too much, honestly. I need y'all to take a break. Y'all need a vacation.
It's simple geometry, all right?
Will you go touch grass? Like, hello?
Oh, it's the 2P RC, the classic there, just to get the kill. Breaking that guts. Young Goki going up 2-0. So yeah, already looking incredibly clean. I like the idea to try and switch to Nagoriyuki, right? A character that does have more explosive options, bigger damage, but I think maybe the slower movement and the bigger hurt box up against a character like Jacko, who can really put out these minions all over the screen, might be a little detrimental.
Yeah, I think that's probably the worst part of this matchup, right?
Yeah.
If you're playing Nagoriyuki and you're stuck in a corner against minions, it's going to be a difficult time to get out, especially like we see players like Eddventure, right? Just thrive in that corner lockdown position and absolutely whittle away at your health. Just, I don't need to open you up. I'll just chip away. That's the hit will come with all this risk, but back to Baiken we go. And that's where Yozansen corner carry start.
Yeah, Rem realizing that the Nagoriyuki play was not going to work out, but spends the burst early on, trying to get that early momentum after a nice start. And look at young Goki just mashing on the 5P.
Just really felt confident with it.
Yeah, if we're going to be mashing on 5P, then we need to see Rem start putting in some really tight frame traps here to get those big counter hits.
Rem trying to shut things down with the link down air and still got whip punish for it. That's crazy.
Oh, the patience and respect, too. Afraid of the minion attack command.
All the minions be coming through.
Yeah, you need to take every opportunity to get rid of these minions when possible so that Jacko cannot overwhelm you.
Yozansen pick up. Yeah, that sucks. Another 2P. Woo! From downtown, we got the Yozansen.
Yozansen with no meter to back it up either. I like that, though, from Rem. Because people never really expect it, right? You don't expect the Yozansen to come out until you see Baiken with 50 bar to keep yourself safe.
You all play different when you're online, right? So what do I got to lose? I'm in the comfort of my own home. It's a gun. You sliding on in, still pressing with the... I can't believe you slid it with that 280.
It has this core positioning, but again, leaving too much in these gaps, right? Just allowing young Goki to press out at every opportunity with that 5P or even 2P in that situation.
From the skies, we got the burst running away with the homie. You fell to your doom.
Oh, no. The gun again, trying to jump over it, but the splash damage is too much. Rem going up a game.
That AoE is crazy.
Doesn't even have to hit you. It just has to hit in your relative area, all right?
I'm going to need you to work on that spread game there. Arc, come on now.
Look, she needs it, all right? She's got an eye patch, missing an eye. That means you lack depth perception. How are you supposed to aim properly? Just let me aim in your general area.
Oh, no scope? That's crazy.
It's like Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh my gosh. How did he aim without that?
That's a good question. greatest soldier on earth.
Just I'm gonna aim with my bad eye. Just to make it fair. Nice
He
cross.
actually does too. That's the best part. Oh, okay. Tries to go for the low there. Gets the tether back on. Ooh, tether actually coming back to haunt Rem though. Force the burst to get out of that situation.
Great. Yeah, we send it. I don't care about the homing that you threw behind me, but that 2D definitely is going to be a nice little pickup here. We saw Goki with this route.
Oh, trying to go for the parry again. Getting a little happy on it.
Whoa.
Beautiful JS though, my beloved. Oh, I love that. Actually, the backdash straight into the 2H. Creating some space and utilizing those long-range buttons is a really good idea against a character like Jacko.
Nice. Already got that corner positioning here. Try to get a deep cross-up with the homie in the background to keep things safe.
And again, the parry. Rem is getting a little too predictable now, especially against the pressure that Young Goki is putting out. Not being too obvious, but it's going to be obvious with the damage on this superhero. Elysium driver.
But I think Young Goki only got caught once with that parry in the minion setup, right? And then after that, it's not been the same set.
And that was in the very first round as well, right? So it just has not happened at all. Definitely needs to lean off of the parry here and focus more on just counter poking and trying to catch Jacko in the neutral.
A good 6P there from Jacko here. No, still not your turn, Rem. What in the tap dust are we doing? That was supposed to be a 2D.
Yeah, now you're going to pay for it dearly. Spends the burst. Rem tried to bait it out, but it wasn't going to quite work. And again, the minions are out, just trying to utilize them as a way to slowly inch yourself forward.
You can't down air like that. Stop it, Rem. The arrow from RC, you're dead.
Oh,
wow.
For a split second, I thought that the minion hit wouldn't have been enough to kill, even with the extra wall break damage.
Versus Outlast, and it's not the cola that we're about to be looking at here.
No,
it's
the Kai. If you got your copy passes for Kai, get them loaded up. It's time to say your prayers. This character has been on an uprise lately. Here we go, the gold burst, aggressive.
Red RC, keep it fast. Nice, the jump S, and there's the gap right there. Beautiful DP from Saint. And that's the thing, right? It's going to be a lot of knowledge checks from Gio. Like we said in that first game against Zato. Like, she can lead these gaps, try to, you know, go for frame traps against Kai, but against a character with a DP like that, if they're very confident in where you're going to lead these gaps, oh, you're going to pay that price.
Yeah, especially because Kai is very strong in neutral too, right? Being a character with incredibly strong neutral tools, just having that 5-frame load just like that, and a DP on top of it, Kai in this game is built to be a little bit more wild and out.
The damage, very unfortunate too. It was a very good call to go for that 6B because at that range, Saint could have challenged with the slash, and Gio would have won that interaction. But unfortunately, Saint was very patient, just chilling out. There's the shock state applied, and we're still pressing the jump in HS.
All right, there's the plus frames. What a challenge there. Seeing the sparks on the dash cancel, throwing out the 2P. The Kai special tries to go for the people's elbow, but isn't going to work.
No. I think that was a missed dash right there from Outlast. But here we go, got a throw start. Delay into the low 2S. Tried to bait out DP. That was actually really good DP from Giovanna. Gonna hold that corner. Watch out. Great call, though. Great call. Because I don't want to get 6-speed either. I feel it.
Exactly. You'd rather just take the throw and the Oki there. Again, just putting out the 6B. Saint hasn't been able to land one yet, but does get the plus frames off the 6K. Why are you trying to Outlast? Woo!
4K does get the low 2S. Anyone's game, so. I can't believe you proved
Okay.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why?
After that close slash, you just should have been mashing on that 5H. 5H would have launched them higher in order to get the pickup and get the kill. That was a very scary interaction at the end.
The Foudre arc on top of the. I was already in the sky. I should. Kai players are built different. That's just what it is. No fear. I don't. What scares a Kai player, chat? Tell me.
God.
What is it?
They're God-fearing players. That's what they're...
There is no God in Guilty Gear right now. So, I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Here we go. Heavy slash, ending it off again, backing up and trying to play that footsies game with the 2D.
Nice. Got the elbow, the people. Yeah, nope, you didn't hit the 2D. Oh my god, too late to try to 6P that Saint.
Oh, but the dash cancel is going to work this time. Trying to lean into the strike throw game more. Throw. He won't expect the third one.
All right, we got the 2S low this time. He couldn't block that one. Nice round.
Yeah, an absolutely dominating performance there. Just being much more hyper-aggressive. Able to stop Saint before they were able to get any of those reversals out, especially that 6P, right?
Oh. Take this! Oh, no, you messed it up. You could have got a lot right there, but that's okay. You sent the message that you wanted to block Outlast, and that's beautiful stuff.
But unfortunately, not getting a lot of reward off of that means that Saint's aware of it now, right? He's probably not going to make the same mistake twice.
Are you sure about that? It's a Kai player.
You know what? You might be right. Instead, goes for the reversal stun dipper there. The swag combo in the air. Heavy stun edge. Absolutely. We want to get that Oki and put the shock state on.
Okay, YRC. Yes! Oh, I smelled it too, Outlast. I smelled it too. Something was up with that one. Something was up. Get that round. Something was it was going to be a DP or you going to burst. Tell me what you're going to do, Saint. Give it to me.
Either way, just blocking was the right option there. Saint was getting a little desperate, but Outlast is going to be able to tie things up now 1-1.
That is absolutely right. Kai players only fear other Kai players because they know they're both insane.
You are not wrong, but you know, that last round and that last interaction is great data for Outlast, recognizing that when Saint is put in a high-stress situation, in these very, very scary situations, he can crack, right? He's going to crack. He's going to let the burst rip.
Yeah, and the other big difficulty factor in this matchup, punish this. Yep, go for the easy route on this one here because it's going to be an early burst. But yeah, that's the thing, is just like dancing around the range of Kai. That 2S is such a... It draws the line. It makes it difficult for Gio to actually get in the comfortable range that she wants to be in. Hold on. Stun dipper. Oh, no. That's a grip. 6P, another stun edge. I dare you. Just do it for the style. It's not going to be efficient. Just do it. Good God.
And there we go. Yep, able to close out the round. Great performance here from Saint. Now going straight into this next one. Both of them had to spend burst, but you know what? That's all right. About to get burst back. Outlast is going to get the first blood, trying to get that pressure started. But what an answer to the spiral arrow. Not even a 6P, just jumping right over it.
2D, be careful at that 2D range. Yeah, you see it coming. That food ray. Oh, where do you think you're going? See? We're on the same wavelength, Outlast. I got you. Range was perfect right there. Able to shut down with the 2S stun dipper, of course. Oh! DP, another flip kick. Not your turn quite yet. Gotta watch out for the 5K. And really great call to go for the Red RC right there, because that was going to be punishable by Outlast. They could have done 5P right after that Foudre arc and then would have carried over to that corner.
And it also leads into a mix-up, right? Was able to go for that overhead with the JS, or could have landed and gone immediately low. So not only are you protecting yourself, but you're even more pressure onto your opponent. And Saint is one game away from moving forward in winner's side. Yeah,
and you know what? That's the thing with Kai. Like, they have very consistent damage, even off of stray hits. They just hit like a truck, right? Not as much as like, Soul bad guy, right? Soul can just hit you with 2 buttons, and then there's a third of your health bar gone, right? So,
yeah, absolutely.
Kai, with that similar, they get like a bonus on top of it, right? They likely are applying shock state, so then they're going to be in an even better position in the corner to continue pressure. That's going to build up risk and build up for that next hit. Oh, jeez, these drills are risky.
Yeah, but they do get plus frames, though. You know, if you're able to force your opponent to block, being able to establish that plus frame is a great way for Giovanna to get in and get some pressure started. But there's the PRC to catch you trying to escape. Nowhere to go.
Got your YRC, you dash up throw. We've seen it before. Don't do it. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on the plus frames for drill, right? But coming from downtown, especially when you're within... Look, you're looking real snarky over there for someone who's within 6P range, or even a shutdown with the stun dipper, right? Nice cross up here. But we're backing off. He gave up all that pressure.
Oh, and there's that 2S too. Yeah, you don't want to give up the pressure against a character like Kai, especially a character with a fireball game, right? There it is. Tries to throw the fireball, but is actually going to get punished for it in this situation.
Oh, jeez. Yep. Look, you've not told Saint that they have to stay on the ground. They're jumping every single time, so you got it. That's where you go back to your frame traps. You've only been punished off of it one time.
Oh, but we're actually going to give up the turn again. Outlast is being very respectful right now to Saint's defensive options, right? Giving up turns in very interesting situations.
There we go. And I'm surprised I haven't seen Saint go for a Vapor Thrust on one of these 2-4Ss here. See? And that's what you should be doing every time. Keep going for that forward momentum pressure. Could have canceled into the aerial overdrive and got the kill. But look, this is where we're at. Full screen situation, nice jump in. Keep this chip damage here. You got the positive bonus.
Yeah, and tries to go for the low this time, but was just a little too slow on it, and Outlast is going to be able to capitalize. Saint had the right idea. The execution was just off.
That's risky right there. There we go. Watch the burst.
All right, and there we go. Throw. Instead goes for the OTG. Wow, Fudriarch into another throw. That was very interesting.
That is tragic. I think you're dead here. Yeah, you are. Tragedy. Yeah, and it's a rough situation too because the Fudriarch timing was a little misleading. It was meaty, didn't block anything. You could have woken up and potentially traded out a 5P.
It feels like it's probably hell for Testament.
It's going to be interesting to see this matchup. You know, again, like, it's fascinating to see that players are wanting to think a bit more, I guess, right? Like, just play the distance game, you know, zoning things out, and trying to preemptively shut down the opponent between, you know, Testament's zoning ability and then, of course, Jacko's zoning ability as well. So seeing both of these characters more and more is very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we go, running away and just dropping the minion. I like that idea a lot there. Just trying to force iDom to come to you. It's a natural reaction when Jacko is running away to try and force your approach. And MKJ is just going to get a perfect right off the bat.
2K. Brave Reaper challenge as well, and still MKJ coming out on top.
And again, just running the offense here. Of course, Testament doesn't have the greatest defensive option either other than the supers, right? So it's really going to have a hard time dealing with 3 minions and Jacko on top of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was worried about that mid-screen turnaround there from MKJ, but it all worked out for the better, especially since the minions said, hey, what's going on over here? And allowed Jacko to get that Elysium driver right there. Great set start for MKJ.
Absolutely, and now it's going to be iDom who's going to have to respond in kind. Of course, as Testament, you're going to want to try and create a little bit of space and force the opponent to approach you in the way that you want, but instead, iDom is just going to throw that out the window and bring in Eno, and I think this is a much better matchup on paper.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And there we go, immediately counter hit straight into the mix-up game. You don't even have to worry about sitting back and zoning. Right on in over the minions. And because of the different movement options that Eno has, iDom is going to have the freedom to actually kind of sit back and see how MKJ sends out the minions, right? She has so many different angles that she can approach from the air. And immediately, iDom turning things around right away.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, nice diving on in here. Yo, no minions to back you up. I'm sorry. Turn's over. Hold the notes. It's going to teach you how to hold this corner pressure one more time on Blue Beat.
Oh, yeah, gets that damage and that hard knockdown. Very nice. And then just dives right in for the throw. OTG still isn't enough to kill, but wants that chip damage.
Just send it. Yeah, absolutely. You're about to get the W here. Got the burst for the corner. But too far away for the stroke, but the dive kick to close out the round and the game there. So 1-all.
Yeah, I really love this switch here to Eno. Eno is definitely a much more oppressive character, and that's the kind of characters that Jacko has a hard time dealing with, right? She needs to have that room to breathe, to set up the minions, to start running her own game plan, and iDom's Eno is just shutting that down completely. So let's see. Time to jump right into the next one. Here is MKJ going to be able to make these adjustments very quick on the fly. All right.
Stroke, corner set up right there, double high. More minions. Look, the Chemical Love gonna shut it all down. Yeah, I think that's a great tool. Honestly, at full screen, I got the dash up. Let's go Chemical Love, because I'll shut down the startup. That 2K. Whew. Actually, I think that was 2X. Excuse me.
And this is your opportunity, though. Elysium Driver is going to be a nice bit of damage as well as that hard knockdown. You need to be able to summon a minion and not allow iDom to create space here. There it is. Minion is in, trying to lock down, but flying straight into the air. And again, iDom is able to escape and start restarting pressure.
Ooh, nice 6P. Push it right back over to the corner again. Fly.
Woo! Very nice. And also Omega Tom Hanks, very nice with the 25-month sub. Buff Potemkin, I agree.
Oh, shucks, I was right. It was a 2K. I messed up. There we go. We got the 2K.
They look really similar, let's be honest.
No, they don't. That's
oh, wait, you're talking about 2S. You're talking about 2S. That's right.
2S, yeah, 2S or 2K. Yeah, no, they don't look similar at all on chat.
2S is the International Space Program.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Sliding on in, trying to go for the 2K once again.
They have to buff it. That's it. It's over. They have to buff Potemkin right now. You're right, unfortunate.
Ooh, and the overhead straight into the 6P. Just completely challenging the guard command with the super. Had another super to back it up. That is really great reactions there from iDom not to get put into that guard break state.
Nice 2P to anti-air, though. That was actually a very interesting interaction there. YRC, continue pressured. Blocks the double high again. KJ trying to work with a hope and a prayer. FDing all the way down and still going to get caught by landing recovery 6P.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned the 2P anti-air. If you have a 2P that can actually anti-air some of those reset options from Ino, you start mashing that, right? Every Gold Lewis player knows you mash 2P.
But that is just the Gold Lewis reversal. Same thing for Zato. 2P is the reversal.
It's so good, specifically, though, against Ino, right? If that 2P does not get flown over by, like, her rehops or her dive-ins, you need to use that because it is your strongest tool to get her off you.
Yeah, well, Gold Lewis is just too large a character. That's she dashes in at 2P height. What is she to do about that?
You're right. Oh, but there's the trade, creating a little bit of space. Very nice. Even that high was able to block the stroke.
It was close enough. Close enough. It was perfect shield. We play on Smash rules.
Or smash straight through the wall here. Hard knockdown. Nice just blocks. Is able to get the push there on the stroke. The big tree straight into the overhead mix. Very nasty. Now the minions are ready and able to keep the pressure up. No room for iDom to breathe.
Had to spend it right there.
Not enough? Are you kidding me?
Not enough. Ain't no... Why? iDom!
Oh, that's 2K. Look, Zero, if it was me, I would have gone for...
You would
have gone for the other super.
Grab?
The other super, all right?
Okay. All right. The beams? Okay,
yes, just spin up the beams and then RC and follow them.
All right. That I feel. Full screen command grab. The homie ain't anywhere near you? Oh, no. I can't agree with that.
All right, 2K is going to work again. iDom's ankle's getting checked a lot here by that 2K.
Hold the notes. Right. There's our Chemical Love out here. Bring the noise. Tied up on the rounds.
Here we go. Jumping right back in again. Oh, the 2P press out. Like, just resetting with these overheads, iDom is keeping MJ locked down. There is no escape.
Yeah, and you know what? It's fascinating because of Ino's unique dash, right? She has that little float, that hot, so you're just getting that auto input IAD, right? Without having to do IAD for Kai, so and then the opposite version for Soul. So, you know, congratulations to y'all. The monolith of a console that looks far more stylish, in my opinion, because it's a perfect, you know, rectangular box.
Hey, I like my Seto Kaiba console, okay? So.
You put the wig on it and everything, didn't you?
Absolutely. I got Obelisk the Tormentor stapled right on the side. Here we go. Oh, gets the taco cross up. Fakes out with the overhead on the second time, but is able to score the low.
Hello? No, Dende just unplugged the controller for a second. Ain't no way you just were able to send a stun dipper like that.
Oh, they're Kai players, of course.
There was a clone there.
It is what it is, okay?
No.
Dende is able to take the first round with the gunshot here. Kensei being very patient at the second round. You do have to be a little bit careful against Happy Chaos. Going for something like 2K or 2S, Happy Chaos that is, at round start can be very scary.
Yes.
Step through the wall. That's about half of your health gone. Going straight back into the curse. Just trying to create a little bit of space. But now Dende realizing that Kensei is cursed, so he's going to be a little bit more defensive, decides to rush right on in.
Oh, absolutely. I got the positive bonus. Let's send it with the Deus Ex Machina. The stank was applied. We'll get more stank in a moment here. That, unfortunately, not going to extend the positive bonus time. That'd be so messed up if you got positive bonus on top of positive bonus from back-to-back shatters.
Right. You know what? They need it. Why not? Let's make it more aggressive. But speaking of aggressive, here comes Kensei, finally able to score a nice hit, pushing all the way to the other corner. Great JD, but drops a close slash afterwards. That is terrifying.
Oh, 2S? You thought you could 2P? Nah, I don't think so. You see, I got a sword.
Oh, we're hopping right over in the gunshot. Bro, this character's busted.
That was a really good jump in with the BRC. Beautiful stuff here from Dende.
Yeah, Dende looking really good so far, but Kensei nearly was able to make that comeback there, right? Dende just utilizing the meter so well to quite literally hop out of the corner and punish with the gunshot. And now we're gonna
notice Dende's name is redacted. Could you say Dende's name? Say his name.
It's
say his name.
I am. His name is.
That's it. You're not getting healing from Dende.
Here we go. Jump in, cross up into the overhead again. All right, catching the backdash there with the close slash. Kensei needs to be very careful about trying to run away and create space, being a little bit too obvious about it, right? Yeah. I think at this point, you might just want to hold your ground and try and press some buttons, whether it's a 2P or a 5P, to just try and get Happy Chaos off of you.
And you know what's crazy is that we're seeing Dende just go super aggressive with Happy Chaos, so there's no worry about the neutral jump. It had time to Brain Blast right there. Hold on a second. But Dende is just applying pressure at close range, not being worried about any sort of negative penalty or, you know, the lack of concentration for gunshots. Because they're willing to play that close range games, you got situations like this where Dende's just stocked up on resources.
And yeah, and is about to be able to close out this round with the super. Actually, not enough there. Wow. I can't believe the Sacred Edge didn't kill, but the JD is going to finish the job.
Stank apply, got the homies for the photo op. And that was smart to sit right on top of it. Unfortunately, Dire Clat will find the mark.
Yeah, he got absolutely duffed. Nice backdashes. Sliding right on in again with that RC. Anytime Kai has 50 meter, you know it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when the stun dipper's coming out.
Kai's such a protagonist character.
He is the protagonist.
Just out here like, if I hit the game real hard, I'll beat the bugs in the game. You know that's so messed up, Sword Art Online? You know what I'm talking? There's a virus in the game, so how do you clear out a virus? You play the game good.
Sorry, Zero. I watch good anime.
That's Kai Kiske. It happens in every anime. It happens in Gundam Build Fighters Re-Rise. It happens everywhere. They're all just like, what if we play the game better? It happened in Dot Hack. So if we play the game better, we'll beat the virus. That's Kai.
You know,
if
the deck destruction virus? What about the deck destruction virus, though, on my PS5?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Console.
I don't know why you let people hold your cards, bro. Like, what's... Don't let people put cards in your deck. Like, what are you doing?
You're right, bro. I gotta protect my only 3 blue eyes in the entire world because they just won't print anymore.
And then I just destroy. Yeah, I own the company that prints all the cards, and I won't let them print anymore because I own the company.
That's Pegasus who prints the cards, all right? Kaiba makes the extra stuff, like the dual.
Oh,
anyway.
my God.
Here comes Dende, getting the knockdown and catching the backdash once again. Already dominating in this round. It's just a lot more of the same that we've seen from Dende. Again, this hard knockdown. This is going to be a difficult round for Kensei to come back from, especially with that positive bonus. There's the Brain Blast, and the 2S is going to close it out with a perfect.
Duel 2.
Perfect. Trying to jump dust away. That's not going to work out. That 2K had some range. That's for sure.
And so does that 6H. Lucky that wasn't a counter hit. That is one of Kai's highest damage starters.
Yeah.
Playing a little bit of a zoning game here, just trying to force the situation against Dende, but Dende not willing to really challenge, says, I'm waiting for you to finish your turn, and then I'm just going to rush in with my good buttons and my gun.
I mean, start running in with my gun.
Yeah, guns blazing, figuratively and literally.
Jesus.
And look at this, yeah, just being patient here, waiting for Kensei to slip up in the offense. You have a gun ready to just punish him.
Dende, stop playing with your food. You stand at full screen, just watching Kai, like, figure this out. Tried to 6S through a fireball. It's 6P you're looking for, Dende. 6P.
Yep, and there it is, Deus Ex Machina. Will it be enough to kill? No. Bro, there's no health in that health bar. Oh, he tried to shoot himself, but it ain't gonna work. You have to FD everything. Yeah, sorry. That wasn't happening. That was not happening. Unfortunate there.
I was waiting for Dende to not have any bullets in the gun. Just to see the shoulder shrug of Happy Chaos. I guess I'll just die now. That's...
He's so casual about it too, right? He's just here to have fun.
To sow the seeds of chaos is what Dende is here to do.
Happy Chaos is definitely a Twitter user. He loves drama.
Duel 1.
But here we go, jumping right into what could be the last game. And Dende yet again being very leisurely with just this neutral.
You know what? Happy Chaos is the Facebook user that puts up any article in every single group.
Every single one.
Without even looking at the resources, just puts it out there.
Me when I'm spreading misinformation.
Brain blast, that's what happens. He's spreading misinformation, he's brain blasting.
Bro, Kai said, where do you work out? He said, the library. And again, Kensei just trying to fight back here, utilizing a lot of 2S. Is going to get counter-poked, though, by the 2P. And oh my god, literally running him to the corner. Deus Ex Machina, that's going to be the end of the round.
Happy Chaos starts every email with 444. There's no one on the list. It just types out 444.
Oh, and I love the delay there on the direct flare. But again, Dende has been just so patient with the defense. These frame traps aren't working. Okay, as I say that, the biggest frame trap with 6H does connect. Massive damage coming through for Kensei. Really in a good position to take this round.
Stop. You said that. And then we got the jump E, carry to the corner. Send it. We're blasting. Dende done fooling around.
And
that wasn't a whole lot of damage. Yeah, like, you're gonna be okay.
And you have a 100 meter, just don't get. Oh wow, what a 2K press!
That was
the chip damage.
And the power of Christ and the Holy Spirit, get you out of my face!
I can't believe Kai won with chip damage, actually. The best part is how Happy Chaos actually hits the crucifix. Here we go, setting up the clone. What are you gonna do now, Kensei? Not a lot of options for Kai to approach there. Like, you stun dipper, you're just gonna get punished for it.
I know you're wanting to stun dipper. We saw it, right? You're about to explode, but that 6P, we got the drift.
And I like it, taking the opportunity also to get some focus back instead of just going for the big confirm. And here, slump dog a millionaire now. Oh, the sucker punch too. He hit him with the Android 13 versus Goku, bro. Coming in with the Anji Mito.
Yes, Eddventure putting in work on Anji, of course. Yata out here with Leo.
Yeah, just headbutting in there with the close slash. I like the backup too, trying to create a little bit of space, possibly attempting that to bait out the spin. If you can force Anji to spin on your terms, you can get really solid punishes.
A little back dash with a call. Uh-oh, guard point. Yeah, we're definitely going low. Tweet has been sent. Don't care. There's my flash kick.
Chasing down with the back turn. Okay, what? No! Yata, what the hell? What kind of reaction was that?
Get over here. Hey! All right, overdrive.
Oh, spins right to the DP. What a silly looking interaction, but a really good interaction for Eddventure, capitalizing with over 50% of Yata's health.
Slashed up on the mark there. Nice dash up into throw. Yo, you were cheeky for that one, Yata. Oh, no.
Trying to go for a throw of their own. There's a throw, back turn, fakes the cross up and actually catches Eddventure. Oh, Nani?
Ooh. Oh, nice PRC to go double high. And of course, you give any sort of delay, that flash kick is on the way from Leo.
With the berserker slash into the RC.
Oh
Such
my
a
God.
really good explosive approaching tool and an explosive win there from Yata, going up 1-0.
That was actually pretty crazy there to hide the dash through while Eddventure was in the sky there. So we side swapped and then did another one to really throw out the blocking. And look, seeing that firsthand, I definitely wasn't blocking in that corner. That was a bit much for me.
Hell no, I'm never blocking this character.
Block,
this
you
character's
said.
got disgusting mix-up. But Anji can deal with that. Anji has ways to deal with that, and we're going to see if Eddventure is going to pull them out. Anji, another character who has been kind of growing in stock lately. Great just block, though, on the low attempt, and we're actually just going to go straight for that DP combo into the OTG.
Nice another one. Do it again. You know the DP is coming. Oh, didn't go out that time. Okay. Conservative on that one is Yata. Nice 2S. Go for that shatter.
I like that. Just get the damage and get the hard knockdown, plus that positive bonus. So solid, especially with the life lead that you have. You need that extra meter to deal with the 50 meter that Leo has. And this is exactly why. Oh, God, no.
Here we out. Nice PRC drift to get out of dodge. Should be able to wrap this up and does.
Anji's so cool in this game.
Yeah.
Every character's cool in this game. What am I talking about?
Everyone's cool. You know what? Everyone is cool.
Here we go. Send out the butterfly. And I love the patience there, too. Just only goes for 2P, right? Is so aware of Yata's ability to just let these DPs rip. But Yata is so smart not to bite.
Guard point. Yeah, that was immediate eject right there. Like, Eddventure probably wanted to... Yo!
Yep.
Eddventure probably wanted to come down with a button, but definitely heard that guard point and didn't opt for it. And yeah, there's the risk of playing a character like against a character like Leo. If you try to go for the reversal counter, like at any given moment, Leo might be like, actually, I wasn't going to do anything. I wanted to try to throw you.
Watch out for the DP. Okay, goes for the run-up throw. That's going to shut out the DP option. Also, there we go. RC. You don't get the opportunity to burst, but it's still not going to be enough to kill. Yata is absolutely in this.
I guarantee that was supposed to be a drift. We didn't get it.
Oh, 2K challenge. Beautiful backdash into 2P. 2P has a lot of range on it, too, for a 2P in this game, right? That is one of Anji's really solid neutral buttons.
Exactly.
But great stuff there from Eddventure. Mostly able to slow down the pace of the matchup, right? That is very important against a character like Leo. You can't let him get running wild. You can't let the gorilla start banging on the bongos, right? You need to slow things down, stall the music.
That's why you see things like especially dance, right? That's going to kind of slow down your 2S, your far-reaching normals from Leo, so they have to play a little more cautiously and try to get right in your face. On the same token, too, right? You're talking, like you said, your 2P, that you keep the mixed pressure going, you go low, lock it down with either the tweets or even fan, able to get a dash up. That's going to be the scary thing is Leo's dash. The unique dash makes it so much easier for Leo to dash up block, challenge particular things.
Yeah, and a great punish there with the 2P as well. Like you mentioned before, 2P is so good for keeping that pressure going. So is this run-up throw and all the buttons out in the air just to keep Yata guessing.
Yo, we gotta keep blocking. That's what we gotta do. Stop guessing for backdash.
Immediately, round start spins right in, gets the throw, and there it is, sends the tweet, like you said. Oh,
no.
no. Did Eddventure try to go for dash-up throw?
No, that was just a regular throw. Probably
Okay.
thought there was a dash through on the way there because that is the point at which Yata's been doing it. But the delay was so long that Yata just waited just a frame or two longer before throwing out that overhead.
There's the wire seat, goes for the close slash risky option there, but wow, grabbing the startup of Fujin, that's scary.
It was the reaction to the spin. So, oh, it's time for me to throw.
Yeah, and that is the strongest defense to spin, or the strongest counter to spin, is when you see it, just run up and throw him. There's not much he can do about it if you predict it properly.
Yes. Oh, time to stand up. Nice little backdash.
That was again. IBFD was beautiful too, pushing him just out of range, not even having to deal with the 5D.
Sheesh. Hard knockdown here, so opportunity for Yata to get set up. Ooh. That was a good reach there from Eddventure.
Oh, and the respect too. Eddventure starting to realize that Yata is getting a little. Whoa! Whoa! He was backdashing for his damn life.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, look, that 2P is mad. Like you said, it's got that reach. It's the true reversal for Anji here.
And see, he lets it rip again, right? Just get off me, please. Give me some room. Oh, and the run to the other side. Resets to take the round here. Yata going up 2-1.
Those dash throughs, I mean, they're quick, especially too. You're caught in a juggle state and you're not expecting the reset, right? It's just, oh, well, you already got me in combo. You're going to keep going. And the fact that you make that calculated drop, the reset, right, to opt for the other side, to reopen the opponent, to reset the damage mitigation.
And that is actually one of the scariest things about Leo too, because not only can he just drop the reset into the mix-up, he can drop the reset into a cross-up and go overhead or low. But what's not scary is Freak Shadow coming through with the 4-month sub. Thank you so much. Again, another IBFD here from Yata. The defense is just getting better as the set goes on.
Goodness, nice little shatter here.
Good confirm. Gonna be able to stick to the wall here if we go for the right route. We do. Into the super. That should kill, right?
Yes, it should. You're done.
Absolutely. Perfect as well. 7 golden letters for Eddventure. And we're really just spinning at round start. We're committing to that a lot here. Yata's really only punished it 1 time so far.
Right. I mean, it's a great round start considering the buttons that Leo has at the opening gambit. Whoa, yes, that guard point will find its mark.
Oh, just swinging. Does not even care about the butterfly at all. And this is a brawl in the corner. Both of them just trading hits.
Reading it like a book. Had the 50% tension to spend. This is plus.
Ooh, spins through the super, but tries to go for the 5D. Doesn't get punished for it.
The scheduled tweet still coming through. Nice throw. And that was supposed to be a flash kick right there. We got the punish with the throw.
And this was looking so bad for Yata when their back was up against the wall, but now has the meter. Had to spend it, though, after that whip throw. Really unfortunate.
2D, are you serious?
Who are you? Who do you think you are? Soul bad guy? What a 2D. You know he's going to start mashing that now, right?
No, I don't think he'll ever mash it. I think that was supposed to be throw, but Eddventure will probably never admit it. It's, yeah, it was supposed to.
No, it's all right.
2D.
It was
definitely 2D.
All right?
I knew I was going to 2D, of course.
Of course. Absolutely. I planned it. All according to Kakaku. Here we go, jumping right back on the sticks now. Final game. Game 5 between these two. I'm curious to see, is Eddventure going to go for the spin again, or are we going to go for something a little bit less obvious? Because I'm sure Yata is waiting for it. Probably going to be a little bit more patient to wait for that spin.
Nah, it's Leo. Come on now.
Yo,
dang,
right.
That's crazy. Told you that was
I'm trying to do
around
analysis
start
here, all right?
Yeah, good luck. It's a Leo. You forgot to calculate that in your analysis. But it makes sense to press the button. Like, Leo has excellent buttons in general. Like, the reach is so important. That's why you're seeing Eddventure generally stick with round start spin. But you're right. At this point, maybe you do give it up. But at the same time, it's just like, look here. I'm playing Leo. Like, I have to keep my advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you are an aggressive rushdown character with a really solid DP that we just saw there, and is able to bait out the wire seat, but was too far away to actually get the punish on it.
Yeah, knock at the door, able to save the tap dust whipping with the PRC. Ugh. Show the prominence burn. Show it. Told you, prominence burn right there.
Round start DP, that is confidence. That is including confidence. Again, I'm at a loss for words right now, Zero. DPing when your opponent thinks your turn is over, that is just big brain moves here, and Yata is running away with this game now.
5 close slash. All right, lots of work to do. There's a burst, and what a call out there from Yata.
Oh, trying to go for the guard point.
Retweet.
Oh yeah, and there it is. Wrap it up.
And that's the beautiful thing of these extended normals from Leo, right? We're seeing that big reach on that dance. The spin begins, and yet still Yata finds her within range for a beautiful counter hit.
Time to jump into the game. Axl versus Kai.
Go. Pedrito. Remi Celeste, of course, on the Axl.
Yeah, gonna start playing a little bit of this fireball game here just to stop, as an anti-zoning tool, right? You send out some fireballs to make Axl a little bit uncomfortable from just throwing out normals at full screen.
Oh, just a late 3K, but oh, we call out this burst.
Very nice, and we're gonna get the bomber as well as the side swap. A very quick round there in Remi's favor.
So you think Axl lifts himself off with the sickle, kind of like Thor's hammer? Because you notice the foot that is, closest to the ground does not show any sort of movement. It's like he just got lifted from the sickle and is carried off into the sunset.
Of course, he's strapping explosives to those sickles. You ever seen his Rensen? It's the explosion.
Okay, that's true. I guess so. Yeah, there's sticks of dynamite on this. That's more dangerous than you would think. Like, hello? Soul shoots fire. Like,
it's all right. He's OSHA certified.
Oh my God, that's not the certification to handle dynamite.
Are you sure?
I promise you, that is not.
I don't drive forklifts, so I wouldn't know, all right?
Oh, I am forklift certified, and I tell you, we know how to handle propane, but we don't, dynamite is not. Whoa, that's a different certification.
I don't think they certified them. I think they just gave them dynamite and said, get in the mines. But right now, Remi Celeste trying to take down Pedrito. That was a very quick game one. The rainwater at round start is going to get punished in a big way, forcing the burst out of Remi.
Jeez, try to jump away right there, and unfortunately, all right, look at this. Jobber, what is up with the Kai Coalition? What's going on?
I don't know.
Give us your expert analysis here on why y'all keep stun dippering with no meters.
It's good to throw your opponent off, right? Because they're not necessarily expecting the really quick low when you don't have meter. It's the same thing why you see a lot of Baiken players go for Yozansen when they don't have meter to back them up.
True. It's true. It's one of those things you see it coming and you're just like, I should block that, and you don't.
Exactly. It's just like the run-up throw.
I should, no, that's,
you should check that.
I 5K it and I get scooped for my trouble. It's my fault. Anyway, close slash, jumping into. Remi Celeste still trying to maintain this control.
Yeah, and there we go. Gets the wall stick, moving forward there with the dire eclair. Very nice. And I feel like Pedrito probably needs to want to stand his ground, right? The more room that you give Remi to play, the more that Remi is going to be getting these huge confirms. Yeah, that was a really nice 2H there from Remi. Go to PRC, try to hit low. Not a chance. The high this time with another follow-up. I like it, and that round was a lot of just standing your ground, less running away, and more going, wait a minute, I'm Kai. I am better up close than Axl is. There we go, back throw. Heavy stun edge, absolutely. We want to get that Oki started. Just establish some of that pressure, get the plus frames there off the shock state. Bridget. That, you gave Axl an hour and a half to run up to you. So let me tell you something with the train. All right, nice tech. PRC tries to go for 6P and just too far away. Pedrito gonna apply that heavy. Yep. Wow, 6P the jump best. Able to actually lock Remi in the corner also with the Fuji arc. The Fuji arc is so good too at preventing your opponent from jumping out of the corner. You know, a lot of people, I remember when they kind of were like whatever about the move, right? Like it's a pretty decent move, but the more that you see Kai players using it as a tool to jail you in the corner, stopping you from jumping out, and to catch backdashes or throw attempts, it is such a versatile move.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And now tied up 1-1 here. Pedrito being a lot more aggressive, standing his ground against Remi, not allowing Remi too much room to maneuver.
I do like the 2-2-C stop theory on Axl. Stops time, just jumps and resumes time. That's how you Axl bomb it. That's crazy.
That's a pretty cool idea. Oh, but this will run up close slash, the counter hit close slash of all things. Remi not opting to go for the bomber loop, but is going to get them here to close out this round.
Jeez, double back-to-back Axl bombers. The round start was just stop and stare. I see you moving, but I go nowhere.
All right, now Pedrito is about to get sent through this wall with the Axl bomber, but is able to burst. Very scary position to burst in the corner against Axl. But now you have to figure out how to bring this back, right? Remi is going to play just at that 5P range, but playing at the 5P range and then realizing, oh, he's holding down back. Let me just do 6H. I have meter.
I see. I was blocking low too much.
Yeah, and 6H will catch you. Of course, 6H, not the craziest tool for Axl, isn't going to really get anything off of it unless he has meter. But if he does have meter, it's a great option to just close out a round very quickly.
Yeah, it is a rare sight, that's for sure. But a nice one of those things that's just like, look, if I caught you lacking, great. It's going to be beneficial for me.
Duel 1.
Let's see, is Pedrito going to be able to turn Lady Luck to his favor here and whiffs the throw 2K2D. I love the OTG also. Remi Celeste not really going for Oki, just wants to keep the pressure up with these sickles.
Ooh. Unfortunate timing right there from Pedrito. Going to lose the burst and give opportunity for Remi to pile on additional damage.
All right, heavy stun edge. This is Pedrito's opportunity. Able to catch the jump there with the Fuzure arc. Very nice. And the dragon install. All right. Ready or not? Hold up.
We'll see. Yo, you almost got punished for that. All right, let's keep going. You have the audacity. All right, there we go. Got the Rensen. Tried to go for the left rights. Sliding on it.
Oh, why'd you have to RC that? That's a hard knockdown. But wow, Dragon Install won the round. Believe it or not, Dragon Install into lose is not always a true combo.
Wow. How about that? Yeah, you know, RC, just to make sure we got the hit. Like, even Pedrito did not believe that hit.
Oh, but that Axl Bomber absolutely did hit. Here comes the third one, taking a massive chunk of your health bar along with it. And the 5P, you have to be so careful at that round start situation against Axl. Again, just the same story. 6H in the corner, RC to catch you.
Wow, 2H, hold on to the extended shock state.
Oh, very risky. Yeah, throwing out heavy stun edge is a very risky option against Axl in general, just because of his reach. There's so much startup on that fireball.
Very little startup on that 2K to get the hard knockdown there from Remi Celeste in that corner, but just like that, Pedrito out of there.
The FD bubble in the air, trying to bait up the 6P. There's a mortal counter on the 2H. Could have gotten a lot off of that if they were ready.
Oh no! Wow. Yeah, Fudre right over the 2H, got the counter hit. Nothing quite yet here. Remi still fighting out of that corner. Nice interrupt on the dash up with the 2K there.
Yeah, and had to burst in that situation, right? If you didn't burst there, you were absolutely going through that wall, but the JK, JD, very nice, putting Remi in a very advantageous situation, allowing them to close out the game. Well, there are no wicked clowns on screen right now, all right? We only have ninjas and Soul Badguy.
We got a lot going for us in this state, let me tell you.
Here we go. The harassment. I love that UMISHO is sticking it out with Soul here.
Yeah, definitely a great change. Of course, going back to your roots is always a great call, right? Flare G out on the Chipp. Take a big risk against Soul Badguy because of this scenario right here. That Volcanic Viper just need one to get off.
Oh, and I love the RC into the double overhead there with the JP while rising JH. Okay, okay. I think that's a really solid option, though. JH is just already such a really good tool, a big hitbox that if Chipp tries to chase you up in the air, that could lead to a lot of damage. But instead, Flare G is going to be able to take this round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
With 6S. And the pressure up 5K, 5K.
6P got the threat. I mean, that's a very fair call out against Soul Badguy at that range. 6S is going to get 6P counter hit. That'll be a nice little pickup for Flare, but the 2S to draw the line. Nice counter hit. Run up throw. It's going to get scary here.
In the 5D RC. Very nice. Breaking the wall with a 5H. UMISHO answering back in kind. Able to kind of slow the pace of the matchup down a little bit too, which is very important.
Far slash train coming through. Ooh, a little bit of an overextension from UMISHO, but still able to recover.
And the burst, a momentum burst there. Does not want to allow Flare G to get the ball rolling, but the ball rolling is absolutely what's happening. UMISHO's about to roll to the other side of the screen.
Uh-oh.
All right, still able to stay alive there. Very nice 2K into the 2D.
Sweet.
And again, just you see that Flare G is trying to sit out there outside of the IAD range, right? Was doing that to try and catch UMISHO, but UMISHO was able to escape anyway. Escaping into more pressure, but escaping nonetheless.
Cross up here. Got a little bit of a back. Oh my goodness. See that jump H? Got the counter hit. I don't know what you tried to reach for there, but Flare's in trouble.
Oh, and the run of close slash is still able to bait it out anyway. The hard bait works, Zero.
Beautiful stuff from UMISHO, maintaining control, and that's just the power of Soul Badguy in general, right? It's just, you're not out of the fight until the round is over, because at any given moment, it just takes one big counter hit, not even all that big, right? A 2S will carry you quite a long ways in a, life deficit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just working out so well, though. And man, Soul is a scary character, especially in this matchup too, right? When you're playing just a glass cannon, realistically, like Chipp, you have to play this so well in neutral, because even though Soul has, been nerfed, been adjusted as things have gone on, he is still a really solid character, and that's been proven time and time again. And Kid Rekoch coming through with the $3 to the match arena. Thank you so much for the support.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jeez, the Fafnir, you gotta burst it. Sorry. Delay Rekka series, and nice little back off there from Flare, because, I mean, hey, I don't want to get called out from a reversal either. That 2S to draw the line, daring Chipp to get close, because if you get anywhere near it, it's going to be explosive.
Yeah, and you saw that Flare, with that life deficit there, was trying to be very patient, trying to force UMISHO to whiff something to get that whiff punish. Yep. Chipp has a very solid whiff punish game, and that's exactly what you're seeing Flare try to do yet again here. UMISHO's just not biting, not letting buttons whiff in neutral like that.
Wow. Nice call out there. What a grip. 50% gone just for a quick little follow-up off Volcanic Viper.
Oh, the wild throw. Good God. Drops the close slap. That would have been death.
Yeah, that would have been death right there for sure. Could have kept it simple too. I don't know if the 2H would have been enough, but I think wild throw 2H would have been a little more consistent. The far slash is also very consistent at the red RC. It's just one wrong misstep there. But here we go. Still trying to carry it through. Still has resources. Yeah, where do you think he's going to go?
Yeah, and utilizing PRC just as a way to catch backdash. I feel like I'm seeing that even more and more often lately. It's just such a solid tool to close out these rounds.
Yeah, especially too, you just want to remove guts, right? Or, not have to interact with it. You just go for your faster buttons, your K, your P, a little non-committal, not going for that big damage mitigation.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good stuff here, though, from UMISHO. Successfully slowing down the pace of this matchup here, forcing Flare G to play a whiff punish game where there are no whiff normals. So Flare G definitely really needs to change things up, probably get a little bit more aggressive. I know that's scary against a character like Soul, who is so explosive when it comes to damage, but you have to start establishing some kind of momentum here.
Yeah, it's, gosh, when you pick Chipp, though, like, you sign on for that big risk, right? It's just you have to try to send yourself into the depths of hell almost and hope you come out A-okay.
You have to fight like a tiger. Like
True.
Metaphorically and literally, right? Here we go. RC going up, tries to go for the overhead. Good pressure in the corner. Just needs to maintain this. Keep UMISHO locked down. Nice check with the 5K. Very nice. Able to get the burst out and still get more pressure going on. Uzumaki Barrage sending it through the wall, believe it.
Got that full surround sound system booming here. Try to go for the positive frames. We've been DP once. Let's back up. Let's see what's going to happen. Yo, nice command grab. We don't look at explosions. It's not cool to stare at.
No, not at all. And great. Nice with the 5K. Trying to go for that whip punish game again. But you don't want to fall back into that habit here. Yeah, goes for the overhead. There's the RC. Just, I like it actually, just going straight for the plus frames there, building up that risk gauge, but there's a beautiful DP from UMISHO.
That was actually a really great call out. You do have the gap for that DP. The moment that Chipp puts the hand on the ground right there, shout outs to Slevin for the 25 donations. Shout out to the Kensei crew for giving me a little bit of lore on how to DP through Chipp's Rekka series.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it, you mash it?
No, it's a very specific frame that you're looking out for on Chipp. The moment Chipp's hand touches the ground after that sweep on the Rekka series, that's your opportunity to pop that volcanic Viper.
That reminds me of like FRC timings, right? Where it's like when Kai's hand hits his skirt, that's when you press the FRC. Oh, what the? Wow, what a fast RC to land immediate wild throw. That was unreactable there.
Oh, I'm watching the run up. Like, hey, anything could happen right here. I don't even want to jump.
Oh, I'd like to cancel into the gun flame, just putting out a fireball there, creating some space. Oh my god, that could have definitely been a lot more scarier for UMISHO if Flare G was ready for the confirm. The IBE to create room, and that room worked with the 2S.
Oh no, try to go for a pretty safe jump K, but unfortunately a little bit too high up there. I don't think you could really get that safe jump timing. I think it'd just be a frame kill on jump K with Soul.
Trying to space out a little bit with gun claim, but Flare G now being very aggressive, and very aggressive is the play here. It's been working out so far against UMISHO, not this whip punish game, being hyper aggressive.
Got the throw, another one. See, there's the whip, jump slash. Now you got the jump heavy. Keep guessing. It's the staircase of jump P. Tombstone to seal it out. 3-0 victory for UMISHO.
Hey, to be fair, mids in Tekken, you can't block low, so.
So, you know.
To be fair. But here we go. Dende starting off very aggressive here, just rushing down and already letting a lot of these bullets rip.
A little stagger situation here. Hopefully this settles down. But otherwise, the bullets are still flying through.
It's all right. Happy Chaos, he thrives in this environment. Oh, but the JH there just sending him straight back down to earth. There we go. The blue beat goes for the reset there with the dash cancel into the low, but Dende is going to try and be a hero here with the burst. Unfortunately, that heroic endeavor is not going to pay off.
Got that windshield wiper to wrap it up. Oh, nice throw. What a call out there. Tap does continue the shots.
Yep, taking a nice opportunity there. Once I get to breathe the burst on so that this gun is even more lethal. There we go, get some reloads as well. Rolling on through. Uh-oh. Oh, good job blocking all of that, but you're still stuck in a block string. Nice backdash. Finally able to escape. That is good defense. Again, just harassing with the long range. Almost does not want to get too close to Happy Chaos. You don't want to be in that 2S range.
No, not at all. Especially too, like that's a great spot to be in with those slashes because it will shut down that 2S. What I'm afraid of though is that you start getting a little too predictable with those longer ranges, and Dende's like, you know what, let me just 6P one of these. BRC to get close, and he just lost a sword.
Yeah, and it looked like Jakey was trying to get Dende to press something because he really wanted to capitalize on that nearly full risk gauge there, but Dende got off scot-free.
Right? Sometimes having patience is all that it takes here to survive this corner onslaught. Especially when you have a life lead. What a tech. But unfortunately, we get blasted. No shot for a burst. Oh, that actually would have been it right there. If you want to burst, that was the one.
But still, Jakey able to weather the storm there, taking game number 1. Yeah, very solid there, and I like going for that burst safe combo right at the very end. And like you said, Dende had one opportunity to escape, but missed that chance, and Jakey is definitely feeling good about that one.
Heck yeah.
So here we go, jumping straight into the next one. I mean, I assume Dende is just going to be aggressive again right off the bat here. That's how they were before. They are a pretty aggressive Happy Chaos player, all things considered.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, you want to talk about character differences, right? Like, Dende is definitely the shades of like UMISHO style, right? Of just like playing up close and personal. The difference being like UMISHO likes to blend that nowadays, right? It's just like, here, let me go full screen, let me stay close. Dende is just in your face. You're not going to get any time to think about what's happening.
Yeah, and Dende's use of clone already very strong as well. Using the clone to get the opportunity to build back some focus, and is going to be able to take this round just like that. We got Potemkin's theme? Okay.
Ooh, that was not the route that we were looking for with the Daro series. We wanted to carry over to the corner, but Jakey finding a quick exit. Unfortunately, going to get 2S though.
Rolling on through. I don't think Jakey has blocked one of those rollers yet. Wow, interesting interaction with the taco. I think caught Jakey in the air.
Yeah. I think it was the startup of a jump right there that shut it down. BRC to eject once again.
My man was flying though. Again, very solid spacing game here from Jakey, but an even better whip punish from Dende. Good God, takes the opportunity to reload all of those bullets.
Bang. Yo, you trying to throw us? No, you're done. No, you're not. Oh my God, you
No. Oh my God. Chill. Jakey is still in this. Oh, Dende is able to steal it away just because Jakey was a little too far away to connect the 6H0.
You know what saved Dende right there? The trade that forced Jakey to drop a sword.
Yes.
That was literally the only thing that saved Dende from surviving that. Had Jakey had both swords equipped, it'd have been done. Dende would have gone down. Oh. What a save.
Unbelievable. What an ending to that round there. But now we are tied up 1-1 with Jakey and Dende. At the start of the last round, we saw Dende back up a little bit and go for that 2S whiff punish. Curious what the start is going to be here and how Jakey is going to respond after that loss. Okay, it's about the same. Just kind of back up a little bit and then run right in and try and get that whiff punish. Dende sticking to his guns. The disrespect to just stand on top of the clone and reload.
But it's great. Like, I dare you to hit a button, and when you do, you're gonna get whip punished for it because it's my opportunity to get that full reload. You have to interact with this clone at some point.
Yeah, and just the extra hit stun when you hit the clone too, just giving Happy Chaos even more time to punish you is so brutal. Here we go, just stand on the clone and reload, right, for free.
Oh, you're not going to do anything about it? That's imagine. Slump City. Still blasting. One shot left and got the wall again.
There we go.
Ooh,
beautiful back there. But an aggressive burst. Jakey got out once, but is forced to spend their own burst to get out again. And
what a clone from Dende. Not able to get the pickup, but will get the air throw. Stop.
Yo,
No.
This character.
OTG gunshot? No. I disagree with that one. I disagree.
I reject that.
I do reject that. I'm taking a note. I'm sending an email right now to Arc System Works. Dear Daisuke.
I'm just gonna pretend that's not possible, okay? And if it ever happens to me, I'm just gonna no, it didn't.
Well, I mean, I just won the game. No, you did not. You did not. You cheated. You didn't update.
Check him PC.
Check the board on my opponent's stick, please. Thank you.
Yeah, we want to make sure up and down are neutral, right?
It's an officially licensed PlayStation pad. I just saw them open it before they sat down. No, check it. Check it right now.
There we go, sent through the wall. Very explosive start from Jakey, able to take a little over 50%. And again, Jakey is consistently trying to hang out in this like tip of the far slash range, right, to play that footsies game. But of course, when you have the meter, just go for the windshield wipers. You can get that pressure started.
Carson. I love it. I love it. It's great. I sit right in front of the clone. All right, what are you going to do? Because I'll just sit here and reload. I'll build resources while you just chilling and figuring this out.
What are you talking about, chat? Ram is a shooting character. It says it on the website.
It's true, actually.
She does shoot.
Shooting character. She's a shooter. Straight shooter.
And now Dende trying to get one more shot here to move on to the top 8 winner side. Just needs this round. Oh my god, the PRC drift forward after the clone. That is nasty.
And look, you're locked in. The clone with the wooga booga booga.
And just, what do you do? What do you do in this situation when you are locked down with the clone and Happy Chaos is sitting there with all that meter? It is so difficult to escape from, and JakeyTheSnakey needs a miracle to make his comeback.
Start crying. See what happens.
We're gonna need Goldberg.
If y'all go to DreamHack and play Guild together, this happens to you, start crying. Start crying aggressively, sobbing.
And there it is. Yep, goes for the quick second gunshot, and Dende is going to be able to take it 3-1. There we go. Let's see. Starting things off, just 5Ks the Beyblade. Says, hold your horses. We're not letting it, never mind, we're letting it rip.
Jeez, nice little backdash. Listen here, Jack. Hold on to this 5K. Oh, another backdash, though.
Very nice here, and there's the roll through. Hits it again. Jump. Great defense here from Testyourluck, but is still getting caught by those lows. There's the PRC, gonna get tossed. And now this is an opportunity. Oh, yeah, very nice 5D there. It's so scary, too, and I love that option from Testyourluck because whenever Nagoriyuki lands the bite, you're just expecting a special move immediately after.
Nice close slash pickup as well, and you ran into the sword. It's your fault. Fukyo, you can't pull the trigger on me!
Oh, and there's the super. Gonna give him the heart. Tell me, Jack, do you believe love can bloom on the battlefield?
We going to the next game, big fella! You better pack your bag to reload the bullets, big fella!
I hope that's canon in the next story. Well, Testyourluck, so far, luck seems to be on his side. A dominating game number 1. Jack now firmly being tested.
Oh, yeah. You know, and that's the thing, seeing Testyourluck, always, you know, especially coming from, you know, NRS games, you know, definitely understands the value of risk reward. High-low pressure.
Let's see. He'll try and go for the anti-air close slash. But you don't even need it when you've got these two S's and 5 H's, which are just doing the work in neutral for you. Finally, Jack is able to get in and score a punish, but is he going to be able to maintain this pressure? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, we know about them rolls. Nice, just defense right there, but unfortunately, Jack's still able to thread the needle into the wall. Slump City, if we can survive the defense. Yeah, that's tough.
There we go, Deus Ex, Machina, the god in the machine. Jack is going to take the round. Oh, and if we go forward, trying to catch the jump back. A little too far away on that bite, but I like the idea from Testyourluck. Trying to lean into bite against Happy Chaos is a pretty good option.
Nice jump in. Has the range, too, thanks to the blood gauge. We raging, though.
Speaking of the blood gauge.
Hey.
Yeah, the blood gauge, unfortunately, costing Testyourluck that game there. And so now 1-1. Jack able to even things up. And that is the give and taketh of Nagoriyuki, right? High risk and high reward.
Yes, indeed.
One shot.
But that is, you know, that's how Testyourluck plays. Always testing that luck. And it really is just for the opponent. Like, you're really playing a dice roll every time you play up against Testyourluck.
Yeah, exactly. His name is Testyourluck because he's testing your luck, okay?
Always. Ooh, nice gunshot. Tried to go in for a clone right there. Nothing doing.
The bullets backing up, and again, the bad management of the blood gauge here is going to spell peril for Testyourluck. Let's see now, if we go backwards, just trying to throw out that preemptive 6E, predicting that Jak is going to get aggressive.
That's interesting, though, because, again, like, Nagoriyuki usually wins round start for most matchups. And, like, I don't even think there is a round opening that Nagoriyuki loses. Like, I'm having a hard time thinking of a character that beats Nagoriyuki at round start in particular. It's generally just, this is Nago's turn.
You know what? You know what I learned not too long ago?
What's that?
Kai 2D defeats DP.
Oh.
Yep. There's the
A2S as well, maybe? Okay. Yeah, because I don't think there's too many openers for Nagoriyuki to lose. So to see a Fukyo back against Happy Chaos in particular is kind of surprising.
Yeah, he is absolutely just one of the most terrifying characters to play in round start against. But when you can survive that round start situation and start establishing your game plan like Jak is, you could definitely go crazy with it. And of course, couple that with the bad management of the blood gauge that we've seen so far from Testyourluck, Jak is in a very good position up 2-1.
Jeez, back-to-back BSUs? Okay. Jesus.
Well, there we go now. Testyourluck trying to take us to a game number 5, but Jak pulling some pressure here. Again, going for those roll-throughs. Even though Testyourluck was able to grab the very first roll-through attempt, that's not going to phase Jak, though. He's going to keep it up.
Nice dash hook on regular throw here. Close slash. Caught the back dash from Jak, though.
And it's going to send him through the wall for his troubles. Oh, what a challenge. That was very scary there. You know, sometimes you go for that BRC forward and you still get hit, but you're still going to get hit by the 5K anyway. Game number 5, here we come. So, Testyourluck, the better management of the blood gauge definitely made the difference in that match. You're able to take us to that game 5. Jak got some free rounds off of the blood rage from Testyourluck in the past few games. So Testyourluck definitely locking things down a little bit more, keeping it more tight.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
5K round start. There we go. Yo, that was 2D from Happy Chaos. Nago won that round start. I'm just letting you know. The point being is that Nago's rock, paper, scissors round start is like some of the best. Like, there are answers to rock, paper, scissors, but Nago's rock, paper, scissors is definitely up there.
It's skewed in his favor.
Yes.
Oh, but we actually go backwards into Gamma Blade this time. Bite, it's time to get the party started, and Jak is in dire straits. Back is up against the rope. PRC to try and catch a punish attempt.
All right, got the burst out of the corner.
Forward, trying to fish. What a pickup to JK. Didn't have any meter, though, to close it out. But again, Zero catching the backdash.
Have some fun in a competitive Guilty Gear environment. Here we go, UMISHO against Marvelo.
Marvelo starting things off pretty aggressive, but we actually did get to see UMISHO against a Chipp player earlier on stream, right? And we know that Marvelo is a very, very strong with punish style Chipp player. Let's see though if he's gonna he was probably watching the stream, so I assume he's gonna be a bit more aggressive because he knows that's what's gonna work in this matchup most likely.
Right, and generally that's a lot of the play that Marvelo has, right? They will play a little bit of that with punish style. We see like being a champion of that too, but Marvelo is, you know, the trickster in the corner, right? Like getting those left rights, playing to the namesake style. I'm going to overwhelm you with a lot of visual noise. Good luck blocking.
And there's the 2D. And UMISHO, if you don't have the music on random and you picked the ship, hats off to you. That's good music taste. This is a good-ass song. Here we go, creating some space, running right in to the far slash. And the space is being created too, just to try and get some pressure off, release the tension, and see what Marvelo is going to try to do to approach you in neutral. Because scrambling with Chipp up close could be very scary just based on his speed alone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you're relying on Soul 5K to kind of keep up with that, or even like 2K is another solid one. But to have the space to stuff Chipp players in general, like you have to have that preemptive press of your 2S or even your success as well. Like you already have to have that established before it's too late, because Chipp will close that gap quick and interrupt.
Yeah, and UMISHO able to close the gap with the Bandit Revolver there, but forcing the burst out of Marvelo. Marvelo is already at a significant disadvantage here, especially with UMISHO about to get burst back.
And you're seeing too, like I was talking about, that preemptive button press. We're seeing that 2D, right, coming out. It's a low profile, not too risky. And if Marvelo gets a little too close, that 2D will catch. Perhaps get a nice counter hit off of it, or even still, the follow-up will be tremendous with the Bandit Revolver and get good positioning.
Absolutely, and I love how Marvelo sometimes will run just a little extra deep into your character and then throw him the close slash, right? Yeah. Just to try and catch you backdashing or catch you trying to go for a throw or something like that. But UMISHO is going to be able to take game number 1 here, just out-damaging Marvelo in a lot of those situations. All right, let's see, getting right back on the sticks here. I think Marvelo is playing it incredibly well. Just... it's so difficult to say what you need to do to fix things, right? Like, what advice can I give Marvelo that he doesn't already know going into this match?
Don't get hit. That's the but like that is like the truth of the matter of just like, unfortunately, Chipp has to. All right, that's too much of a risk, but you got away with it. But Chipp has to make some big risks to open up Soul Badguy, and Soul just needs, again, like I said in the last match with UMISHO, just a couple of hits. Marvelo has to close his gap, play the whip punish game, right? And hope that these frame traps are going to cause a little bit of a blunder from UMISHO. 6P, get off of me from UMISHO. Whip throw the jump out.
Oh, there we go. Nice with the dash into the 2K. Oh, and a beautiful just dominating round there from Marvelo. Really able to keep the pressure on UMISHO and just maintain the offense here, trying to build up some momentum now. But this time, UMISHO is going to go aggressive. Doesn't want to give Marvelo that chance. The wake up DP.
Stop. The delay. Nice chase down from Marvelo there.
Oh, and cancels the J2K. The J2K is a shadow of its former self, especially in the face of Soul's 5K. Wow! The backdash BRC avoiding the wild throw attempt there. Marvelo would have gotten absolutely obliterated by that.
We have to keep those Rekkas tight. Marvelo closing this. Oh, jeez. The 2D, and like I was saying, right? You got that 2D pickup. All I'm looking for is that one counter hit. I can wrap this up off of anything.
And there we go, getting that knockdown. 2K2D is just such a vital part of Chipp's game plan, just to get you knocked down and run you towards the corner. Uzumaki Barrage also is going to get that positive bonus and the knockdown. And forcing the burst. I mean, UMISHO has to burst in this situation. It's the last opportunity that you're going to get, but it still is very low on meter compared to Marvelo here. Poking out with the 5K, low committal option again with the 2K2D. Great stuff from Marvelo, able to tie up the games.
It's a work to do, but still it does pay off.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see there. I like that Marvelo is, you know, against a character like Soul, who we've been talking about, you know, he definitely out damages Chipp. He's a very explosive character, going for a lot of things just like 5K and 2K to try and get that 5K into 2D or the 2K into 2D, get that knockdown, and then start your offense is a very smart idea. Well, let's see now. What is the play going to be at round start here in game number 3? Bar slash.
You ran into it. It's your fault. A nice little punish right there for Marvelo. Jesus. This is an onslaught right now for Marvelo. Hold on to the plus frames. And then I love the back off, right? We see the FD. I'm out of room to keep this safe. Let's see what the interaction is going to be. Got the burst. Both ends got the burst.
Yeah, again, Marvelo just trying to create some space. Has such a huge life lead. Doesn't need to overextend in the situation. And there is the leaf grab. Nice, taking the round here. But now we need to keep this momentum up into the next one. Actually opting to... Oh, okay, J2K. It is going to hit its mark, but not able to actually establish any kind of pressure there. Again, a shadow of its former self.
Nice 2S. Got that pickup. Jeez. Nice cancel. That was very important right there, just to be able to get that timer. Rave and the kill.
Still just so back and forth here. Both of them are adapting against each other so well. And look at that. Another adaptation there from Marvelo, just pressing against the follow-up of the Bandit Revolver with no fear. Great backdash is here trying to create space again, sticking out that low committal 5K. But it seems like every time Marvelo takes to the air, UMISHO gets the punish.
Star does pick up as well. Great timing for that burst. Ooh, 6P. Quick adjustment from UMISHO.
Oh, and the patience too, but the patient unfortunately is going to be in Marvelo's favor. Too quick on the draw. There's the 5D. Get that extra corner carry. We want the positive bonus.
Takes one mistake. That's all it takes. And UMISHO turns it around. But the overhead pop with the red RC. Marvelo takes it. That's a 2-1 lead.
Remember, this is only a top 8 qualifier. UMISHO versus Marvelo. For top 8?
You know, I've said it before at a TNS. You can't, at this point, there's so many killers. You can't expect like an easy path to any top 8. By the time you hit a top 48, you're going through some of the best that Guilty Gear Strive has to offer in North America. Like, that is hands down.
Especially in a bracket with over 200 players like this at TNS. Yes. And it has been 200 players week after week after week. You all have been just keeping this up. It is insane.
Yes.
Oh, and then just block on the record to get the close slash punish. I don't blame Marvelo for bursting in that situation. That was terrifying.
Okay, nice option. Whoa. Done. Do it again. I knew it. I knew it! Oh,
yeah. Oh, that freeze frame? Yo, someone clip that. That's thumbnail worthy.
Oh, it ticks.
Oh, there we go. Gets the 5K link as well. My God, he's broken in half. But Marvelo not phased at all. Trying to bait out the burst there in that situation, but instead UMISHO smartly uses the other defensive option, the YRC, right? You have the meter in the positive bonus, why not?
The other thing too, right? Sometimes you just get guilty geared as a Chipp player. Oh no! Good try, good try. Hold the trigger just a bit too early.
Game 5 would not have it any other way, Zero. I can't say I'm surprised in the slightest.
Yo, back-to-back wild throws, though?
Yeah, you know, taking a page out of the Mochi playbook, right?
You got the power of Mochi right there in the news bar. Like, Mochi, please.
Mochi's just staring at you every time you go back to the lobby. Just
Mochi,
saying, come on, do another wild throw.
Mochi, what do I do? Oh, no, just wild throw.
Oh, so just wild throw again.
What are they going to do? Fair point.
Here we go. Let's see. You know, Marvelo's got a command grab of his own there with the leaf grab, but instead is going to opt for the overhead here. Wow. With the RC still being able to go for another other jump with a burst safe combo all the way through.
It was the color change. We needed the bright orange. Oh!
You might be right. Good Lord. Perfect from Marvelo, now sitting at set point.
Just wanted to light it up. The orange means that Marvelo's all warmed up.
So the other 4 games, data.
It was cool. It was, like, the color of lava, right? So you wore the black gi because it was, it was lava that had cooled down. And Marvelo warmed right up, orange, like lava.
Oh, what a 5K though. Marvelo's use of 5K throughout this entire set is just a tool to check and be a very low committal option to try and score that 2K or that 5K into 2D just like that. Speaking of the devil, it's been working out picture perfect.
Oh no! Missed it all to try to press that clean Volcanic Viper.
Oh my god. That Volcanic Viper evened up the score, but actually, you should be able to kill here with the proper routing and the wall break. No, not quite enough. A magic pixel.
Sit right here. What will UMISHO do? The regular throw. Just got enough meter. Oh!
Oh, the DP.
Yo,
the DP, you're nasty. You're nasty.
Burst.
The burst.
Take it.
Oh!
Take it. I agree with the burst. What else? Because why would I let you have a turn back? I sneeze and I'm dead.
Yeah, I agree with the burst, but the beta revolver right after.
Oh, just hold this. What are you going to do? You going to try to low profile? I will revolver that.
Oh, but Marvelo spinning on top, just sticking to UMISHO here like glue. There's the PRC, tries to go for the fully charged 5D, but is a little too far away. And UMISHO capitalizing on this situation, burst is off the deck for both players, 0.
Okay, gotta push back into the corner, the low block, YRC. Oh, you got caught.
Oh, the patience there, FD, just back up a little bit, try and force Marvelo to whiff something to make a mistake, and the mistake has been made.
Yes. You just got guilty geared. That is tragic.
Rats are daredevils, but not all daredevils are rats.
I see.
Oh, well, here we go. The burst immediately from Marvelo, just trying to get that early momentum here against Millia. Of course, these are the 2 fastest characters in the game with the lowest health.
Oh my goodness. Already got the knockdown ring setups. Yo, we'll take that trade. Get off of me.
And the dash up to P. Tries to confirm into the super, but a little too far away to actually get the full connection. That's all right, though. You get the plus frames off of it.
Jeez. Yep, got the red RC tap does for the extra extension.
Yeah, and burst. Ooh, Rat definitely wants this round here. Still believes. Gets the bad moon straight into the RC. And that was a... Oh, no! The fastball that take the corner. Okay, Rat. All right. The burst paid off in the end, but Marvelo again, once again, taking the early lead here at round start, getting the gamma blade there for the plus frames. You see, again, checking with that 5K. It's just a really solid tool, low committal, trying to catch your opponent to get that knockdown.
I do like the fast PRC low, but Rat not biting here. Gonna have to hold on to this. Yo, still pressed in the corner. We out kiss from a rose and still got the scoop.
Oh, assassinated there with a perfect.
Isn't that the comic that that Chipp assassinated? That's the pose that Chipp did to assassinate Millia? Or there's a comic, y'all. There's a comic where Chipp does that pose.
It's the pose when he's going to assassinate the president of the United States, I think.
Yeah.
But that's his girlfriend, so.
Yeah, now his.
Oh, and there's the JD. Oh, cross up with the JH. And Rat is trying to take to the skies, but it's just getting locked down. Beautiful anti-air, but again, Marvelo just letting the burst go early, does not want to lose control of this match, and is going to take game number 1.
You cannot lose the control of the match against Millia, because once they get set up, it's just, oh boy, like, now what do we do here, you know?
Absolutely. But let's see, are we going to take a little bit of a breather, or are we going to jump right into it? Looks like Rat is jumping immediately into it. Yeah, no delays at all. Well fought first game. Just needs to clean things up a little bit here. And take to the skies a bit more, I think. Or at least dominate in the skies. Because that's where Millia is so powerful. Just her JH, her Capel, all of those are really solid tools in the air for movement.
I think the fear is that Marvelo is not going to allow for it, because every time that Rat has attempted to take to the air, Marvelo is there to catch up, whether it be an air-to-air or just air throw. Like, just you're using it to escape, not to be offensive. You're being defensive out of your air movement.
Yeah, I mean, the only downside, though, is when it comes to the ground game, Chipp definitely excels against Millia.
Yes, absolutely. All right, got our side swap, got our knockdown. Oh, no, almost had the knockdown, that burst. And Marvelo's just waiting.
Yeah, Marvelo doesn't want to overextend. Gets the pickup off of the hair car as well. Ooh,
nice.
Far away. No, not with a 100-meter. Not with a 100-meter. That is so sad.
You hear what Chipp said? Chipp said bonsai. So
bonsai,
it's over.
Bro. He doesn't even know what that means.
Listen, I said bonsai, so by law, you're done.
Gamma Blade, get those extra plus frames. Ooh, I really love the low air dash there, but Marvelo, recognizing that the low air dash was coming, able to get the blocks. Trading with the Capel and then chasing down with the Rekka.
Wants to get this corner position. Dropped a little bit too early and still got the knockdown. Rat needs to spend a burst here sooner rather than later. Oh no!
Yeah, just a little too late there on that bad moon. Got caught in the recovery, and Jet Set Ringo getting caught putting $1 in the match Rio as well. Thank you so much, Jet Set Ringo.
We caught you. You thought you could sneak that in there. You couldn't.
Hand in the cookie jar.
We saw you put a cookie back into the cookie jar. And thank you.
Thank you so much. But here we go. Marvelo with a solid 2-0 lead against Rat. Like you said, just not really forcing Rat to play the ground game, which is not something that Millia really wants to do against Chipp.
Got to get that knockdown. It's so important. And once you do, you have your ring set up right there. We saw the one trade that did help out for Chipp. Nice, actually really good burst, but it's too late on the throw.
And look, trying to take to the skies there too with an IED. But even the far slash is just going to catch Rat out of the startup.
Suki Bonsai! I'm waiting for it, because once he says it, it's a wrap.
And there we go, sends up the heavy disc. Very nice, gonna get the wall break here. Positive bonus with already nearly 100-meter on deck. That's just extra. But again, dying with 100-meter. Rat, please.
But that was the problem, right? It's just upon that knockdown through the shatter, immediately Marvelo spent for BRC drift. You just lost your turn at that point, because now you have to respect whatever Marvelo is going to do, and Rat doesn't have much after that, right? If you're going to BRC, that just eradicates my game plan. There we go. Got the jump in off disc. Let's carry to this corner. Nice call out on DP. Should be able to close out the round.
Very nice there. Rat just needs to keep up the momentum, needs more rounds like that, and able to keep this going forward. And there we go. Nice pickup off the Capel as well. Hasn't really gotten the chance to use Capel very often. The last time we saw it, it was getting blown up by DPs. Getting blown up by the Alpha Blade. The coast to coast from Chipp is so hard to deal with. Doesn't matter where you get hit, you're getting either locked down in the corner or sent to the other stage.
Yo, what song is this? I dig this song.
This one, I believe this is Drift, Happy Chaos's theme.
I thought so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it starts with the piano. It is.
I drift at night, carried by the waves.
3-0 victory is Marvelo here.
Here we are prepping now for Bridget versus Happy Chaos. And on paper, I think Bridget has a lot of really solid tools to close the distance against Happy Chaos and prevent him from getting the opportunity to draw that gun, right?
Yeah, I think Daze has two really good characters for this matchup. Bridget is great just to kind of lock things down and challenge on the mid-screen, but also the speed at which Geo can shut down Happy Chaos is just tremendous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good luck getting out of this here. Without any meter here, you're just FDing for your life.
Absolutely, and remember, Happy Chaos is one downside. He has no reversals.
Yeah.
Right? So 0 reversals here. He kind of crumbles under very solid offense. And if you want to talk about very solid offense, Bridget is definitely in the contender for one of the best in the game.
Yes. There we go. Into the wall. Half meter, but we're just going regular shatter. We still ride it on yo-yos. Dang, you jumped into a 6P.
We're threatening a double perfect here. There's the YRC. Tries to immediately go for the 2S. Kickstart my heart into the RC. Okay, you know what? That was a honorary perfect there. It got chipped out just a little bit.
Look, I threw the stank. That was emotional damage. It was hygienical damage. That's not even a word. I made it up on the fly.
It sounded good, though.
It did. It sounded like it could have been real. Like, y'all wouldn't have looked it up. Y'all
I
wouldn't have checked
believed it.
me. You'd be like, wow.
I believed it. I don't even have a dictionary in my house, okay?
You go to the doctor the next day, but listen, I got hit with a hygienical situation. Like, that's
A
doesn't mean
hygienical
anything.
Never get put in a hygienical situation, bro.
No, not at all.
Oh, he catches the backdash there with the close slash. Yeah, MJ had to burst there, so he didn't get caught in a situation in the corner.
Yeah, but hit with the hygienical stank for sure.
Get this man some native deodorant.
Stat.
Oh, whipping the 6K.
Nice.
MJ tried to take that opportunity to escape, but did get caught. Daze was ready for it. And return of the killing machine.
Good round there for Daze, maintaining the control. God, Bridget, she just has tremendous buttons. Like the air-to-air, the mid-range game is just insane.
Yeah, and the damage, too, in the corner is absolutely incredible if you have the routing down. I remember when people were saying that Bridget was kind of a low-damage character, all things considered, when it started, but people have really gotten these routes down, and they're squeezing out every bit of damage that they can. But now, MJ trying to squeeze out all of this space, too, just trying to keep Daze full screen.
Well, there's the burst to hold that corner. And keeping that range, too, is so important, right? You're just at the perfect spot to challenge with your max range normals as Happy Chaos. Doesn't allow Bridget to have the opportunity to challenge. You're not going to get caught by DP unless if you push the offensive.
Here we go, actually creating some space, getting that curse on. This is a very good start for MJ, especially with that trade, right? Just getting the free curse and some bullets as well. And this is kind of how MJ likes to play. MJ likes to sit back, get some bullets ready, get the curse on, and then immediately rush in.
And you have to. You have no bullets in the chamber here. You're running low on concentration and tension.
Yeah, and it's so scary, too. As Daze, it is scary to try and challenge MJ when he is sprinting at you, because if you whip a button, you're just going to get shot.
Yeah. YRC, you came too close. Now it's my turn. But this is a situation that Daze has been in time and time again, playing as Giovanna. So the patience is there. And Bridget just has all the more range to challenge against Happy Chaos, too. Again, like, you get that close up. You're going to get that YRC, but you can also challenge with slash or heavy slash even. Bridget will find the mark. Nice call on burst.
That was actually so beautiful there from Daze, holding on to the charge of the rolling attack because MJ tried to catch it preemptively with the 6S, just forcing the whiff there. Daze able to go up 2-0. Incredible awareness. So here we go. Let's see. MJ jumping right back into it, not even taking a second to think about what is going wrong in this matchup.
Yeah, Bridget is definitely one of those characters that she could just really get rolling, and it's so difficult to stop her.
And there you go. I mean, that's a nice answer. DP is going to get baited out, but the burst means that Daze gets another opportunity to keep going.
Jeez. Segue. Wall shatter.
Aura. Hard knockdown now. Gonna get a free safe jump in and catches MJ. What was that? We're trying to go for a clone? Because that was a counter hit.
Yeah, it looked like the start of a clone right there. I saw another Happy Chaos pop up.
Oh,
whoa!
No rolling attack.
Yeah. Low this time. Yo, what are you gonna do, right? I feel like this is the 10-year-old that pulls up at the the family reunion or something, goes, oh, look at this new trick I got, and she just does it, and I'm like, okay, but the bear is just walloping on Happy Chaos
in the background.
She's breakdancing, and the bear is just beating down at Happy Chaos.
Oh, and catches the gunshot off of the wall tech here. You are alive. I'm gonna say, I'm betting my channel.
Oh yeah, you're alive.
Okay,
It's Deus Ex Machina. Let's relax.
That is 100 meter here on Daze's side. Has to find a way to get a chance to spend it. I mean,
You got
gunshots.
Yeah, just keep firing away. That's the way to do it.
There it is. MJ finally able to take a round, but Daze is still sitting at this tournament point, and that was very hard fought as well.
Bang.
Airy whip there off the far slash. But I like the way that Daze is utilizing the 2K. Unfortunately, their burst is going to get baited here, so now you're going to get juggled all the way into the corner. And we opt to actually go for the wall break instead of going for, you know, just some pressure in the corner. That's an interesting decision from MJ. Nice even had to be related to the bullets there and is able to bait out the YRC. Just baiting out everything right now. MJ in total control in that game. So MJ, you know, adapting on the fly. Didn't need a second to take a breather. Just went for, okay, I'm going to score my knockdown. Just try and land my 2K2D. Get the curse on. And then I can start running my mix-up, right? Eventually, you're going to get hit. Whether it's by a 2K gunshot or by a 5D gunshot. And then, if you have the meter, convert it into super to add in extra damage and refill those bullets.
That's got the tap dust. There's your burst.
A2D again. Oh, but misses the 6K. That's actually huge for Daze. Not getting set all the way to the corner and saving a little bit of health as well. Fair dive.
Jeez, nice call out on burst right there.
That was kind of a panic burst too from MJ, bursting very late. There we go, summon Star Platinum. Bro, Happy Cow sounds so bored when he gets set through the wall.
I'll do this again tomorrow.
Oh! Calling out the backdash with the bear dive. Very cheeky stuff from Daze. Now, once again, sitting firmly in set point.
Okay, but we got the hop here. Nice. Glasses up. You had to. Unfortunately, there's the forward tech. And still in the ever-loving embrace of Happy Chaos pressure.
And that pressure in the air, too. Kind of gnarly, just locking down Daze. And able to stuff out the bear dive as well. MJ staying alive for one more round. All right.
Nice. Shatter.
Oh, and there's the gunshot. But out of focus. This is when Daze can really capitalize. Oh, no, the
Already got it
taco.
back. Ah.
The recovery of that was gnarly. MJ is one solid confirm from taking us to a game number 5, and there it is. With another bait out of the YRC. At this point, Daze just needs to hold on to that tight.
Yeah, it's looking a little dire, right? Like MjKurase, you know, feels like they really figured this matchup out. They're taking their time, making it full screen situations too, and just really trying to force Daze to make the mistakes on approach. You know, just make it an annoying approach, basically.
Yeah, and making a lot of mistakes as well on defense too. Getting baited out with burst, getting baited out with YRC. I think Daze would be better off just trying to FD in some situations, right? And then IED to escape, or just utilizing Bridget's movement to escape. Oh, jeez. 6S is going to whiff there, and nice. Daze rushing right back in. Gonna get the wall stick and breaking the wall for that positive bonus here. Ooh, beautiful 6P. Tries to go for the JD mix up.
Nice. Another gunshot. Stank applied. And this is, you know, the tall order. Yo, kickstart my heart. Let's go.
Ooh! Oh, I love this long-range harassment too, and sending out the yo-yo, just really keeping MJ backed up against the wall. In the perfect jail spacing too, but MJ gonna rush right in with the taco here, getting the mix started. Great block there, and an even better throw punish. Daze looking incredibly confident, but MJ weathering the storm.
It's a low. Nice carry as well. Yeah, see that danger getting closer and closer because of all the curse. And there's your negative. No more meter. I don't think you really need too much of it, right? You're that's what you said. You were maintaining that control until this moment.
Yeah, and burst is still available though. So Daze is going to have to factor that into these next hits. Both of the players are going to have to factor that in when they get the confirm. Or if they can, but right now they are just trading like hell. Burst finally comes out from Daze. Oh, the kickstart my heart. Nearly able to get a punish. Back throw with the no meter to actually close it out. This is so scary. Gold burst on the rolling attack. Deus Ex Machina. Hold FD for your life.
Really good, really good. And yeah, you kind of have to wait this out. You have no tension, but you need just a spit for it.
You have to get in. The clone, using the clone, playing season 1, zoning in the bear dive. The bear dive to stuff the fall. Change the rate at which Daze was falling.
Let's definitely give Daze a little bit of a break from having to fight another Happy Chaos right after winning against another.
Yeah, and SQ actually sent to losers by Daze, a 3-0 matchup here. So now, SQ coming in up against Happy Chaos. Of course, Ram is pretty solid against Happy Chaos as well. A shooting-based character in her own right.
She's got some big guns.
She does have some big guns. Sword guns. Gun blades.
Soul is a gun blade, you know?
He does have a gun. He also has a gun flame.
True. Oh my god!
The roll through into the gunshot, and that is a quick and easy first round there for Jack. SQ got caught kind of rushing in a little too much, running into a lot of Jack's preemptive buttons there like 2S.
Well, nice dash up. Too far away to check the run up there with the 2K. Just running in. Let's go. Pull up the Twitch stream, right? That's Ram's block. It's the Twitch stream.
Oh, Mortabato just letting it rip. Was expecting Jack to get very aggressive there, but it's not going to pay off. That's a lot of meter just tossed away.
That's interesting. 6P to not actually connect with the jump S to go for the anti-air. Just went through nothing.
Yeah, very.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. The BRC stopped time and bopped SQ over the dome, press against the wall. Get the pressure again.
That was a great idea from SQ to try and go for the BRC just to see what mix-up was coming, but it was a little too late. The meaty was already too meaty.
You can't stop time on a bullet, and yeah, Jack already pulled the trigger. All right, here we go. Back at it again. SQ committing to this Ramlethal play.
Look at that, 5,877.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Happy Chaos matches.
That's a ton of Guilty Gear. It's impressive. Every time I see the 5,000 ranks, it's just, that's interesting. Isn't Nubenheimer at 9K right now? What's the count for Nubenheimer? I asked that last time.
I don't even remember, but he's going to break 10K no matter what.
Yeah, I think he's in 10K right now.
What is Darkrai?
Oh, geez, I haven't seen Darkrai in a minute. My goodness.
All right. Oh, great air dash out of the corner there, especially because SQ was trying to chase into the air. Was expecting a jump back, right? A lot of Rams try and chase you up with that JP.
Pick up with the gun. Bang. Oh. We're blasted.
Hold on. Is this going to drop? It does. Just a little too low. SQ gets another chance at life and gets the corner swap.
I like the side swap off the Daro. Go for the scissors. There's no escape in this corner. You're talking about the one that wrote the book on the corner presence of Ramlethal.
Oh, tried to go for the throw, though. Still has 50 meter. Can close it out right here. There it is, the Gamma Ray.
That's Wing Zero's lock on, of course.
Yo, where's the Ram Gundam colors?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not have a Wing Zero? Like, but turn the swords into the wings of Wing Zero. And not the Endless Waltz one. Go for Proto Zero.
What about Heavy Arms?
You could do that. What, Heavy Arms? Why would she? No, Heavy Arms would be Happy Chaos.
No, Happy Chaos would be Maxter. He's got the revolver.
Oh,
but there we go, the 5D. Oh no! Dropping the opportunity, but still almost able to close it out. Magic Pixel is left here for Jack.
Not like this. All right, got the 2P. We still rolling. Nice throw from SQ to close out the round. And the game to tie it up 1-all. I'm not saying Endless Waltz designs are bad. I'm just saying this in particular, what I would like, if you're going to do a Wing Zero mod, because I know there's a modder in this chat. One of you is out there modeling this right now. Don't spend the time getting the angel wings. No. Look, I ask you to look at the Proto Wing Zero wing design and tell me that is not the swords that SQ has with Ramlethal right now. I'm telling you.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you all. Zero talks a lot of trash about the Endless Waltz design.
I do not. What do you mean?
Every time you see the Gundam wing and you see the wings, you're like, yo, this other design's better.
That is not true. I talk crap about G Gundam because it deserves it. It's like
whoa, hold on. Let's talk about this game now, okay? We'll have to have a word about that later. But that Super is gonna send Jack straight through the no! Oh my God, it doesn't. A little too high up. That is insane. But still, SQ able to bring it back, still keeping the pressure up, and has nearly 100 meter anyway after spending the Super.
I just got to jump in here, hold this pressure in the corner. Ooh.
Oh, and the mix up with the BRC. You saw him shimmying as well. There it is, Deus Ex Machina. We want all of those bullets back. It's not going to kill, but getting those bullets back is invaluable. Oh God, Zero, you pissed off the chat.
No, y'all, listen, we'll get to it in a minute, because I've had this discussion before. We'll get to it.
And here we go. Jack trying to get the upper hand here. Oh, man, 5K with the 2K interaction in this matchup is always so silly looking. Again, SQ just trying to take to the skies here to narrowly avoid the gunshots, but the backdash is going to be able to do it. Very nice punish.
Nice, pin to the wall one more time here.
Super.
Yeah, more to a Vato.
Hard knockdown. We just go for the run up close slash to the JH. Interesting decision there.
Nice.
All right, round number 3. 2S. Man, that is just the go-to starter for Happy Chaos. But it's still going to get sent straight into the corner from the sword. Smart of SQ to just kind of throw the sword in neutral there, trying to push as far to the corner as possible, because that is where Ram is going to excel in this matchup.
Ooh, nice 5P, but no pickup. That would have been nice to get that 5K follow. I think gunshot would have been the better route. They got the carry, but either way, still hold this corner.
Hold the backdash to the gunshot there. Out of focus and nearly out of bullets. SQ has to capitalize here. Does so, rushing right in. There's the PRC, not to get punished and to gain a little bit more ground with drift forward. Otto taking a grip, still not enough. Needs one more touch to do it. And is going to get it, but actually doesn't get the full confirm afterwards.
I mean, you saw the hesitancy there from SQ. She was expecting that burst, and it came a little bit too late. Nice YRC.
Oh man, and Jack is just trying to stay outside of that far slash range, but finally gets caught in it because of that jump.
Yeah, really caught that backdash. That's that 2-1 lead right there over Jack. Y'all, listen, G Gundam, exceptional story over Gundam Wing, hands down. Gundam Wing has a garbage story.
Damn. Okay.
We're talking mobile suit design, though. Gundam Wing, hands down.
He's definitely got some good designs, I'm not going to lie.
Hands down. Like, look, we all loved Gundam Wing when we were kids and didn't understand what politics were. And then I ask you to rewatch Gundam Wing right now. It does not hold up.
Which one's the one where he says, I'm fighting right now?
That's Seed, and no one likes Seed.
Oh yeah, Seed's trash, all right? But that's a good line. Anyway, there it is, the ID back with the JS. Sets up the
corner again.
No, I'm saying sets up the gun. God damn. Sets up the sword. It's a gun sword, all right? It gets the counter hit. So much risk on that confirm. It still wasn't enough to kill, but SQ is firmly in the driver's seat at the moment.
All right, nice throw. Yeah, SQ maintain that corner control. I would be hard pressed to believe you're gonna get out of the corner for free against SQ's Ramlethal.
Over the RC, tries to go for the jump, and beautiful IBFD there from Jack, and gonna get massive reward for it. Building up just enough meter to get the Deus Ex Machina also. That is a chef's kiss of a confirm here. Positive bonus on deck.
I mean, look at that damage though. All right, fire Seaweed out. All right, nice. 6P able to push out of that corner. Pierce. Wow! Wait a minute.
Oh, and there we go. Nice whiff punish with the gunshot, but still not able to get too much after it. Establishing that pressure, though, is so key.
Knockdown here. All right, we tied it up in rounds. SQ still has, you know, burst. Still able to establish like a pretty dominant offense. All right, hold on now.
Yeah, I mean, this burst is going to be incredibly invaluable here in this matchup. SQ gets the chance to make a mistake here. If Jack tries to escape from the corner, I'm predicting an aggressive burst just to keep him locked down here.
Ooh. Nice jump back. We got the fadeaway counter hit with the jump slash.
But it is no hard knockdown. Still chasing down. No free curse for you.
You can't throw stank. Let me tell you, Legend of Galactic Heroes, I just binged. Oh my god.
I need to watch that. That's after Epo, all right?
Generally, we've seen them go for that offensive approach in your face. I don't think Dende is going to want to do that in this matchup in particular. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure here. But right now, daze, he's kind of just slowly approaching with caution, right? To try and see what kind of habits Dende is going to be throwing out here in neutral, what kind of counter poking situations they're going to toss out. And wow, throwing out a lot of interesting options too. The bar slash, PRC whiff into the 2D.
Deus Ex with a hard knockdown.
Not enough to kill, unfortunately, but man, daze is in dire straits at the moment. Wow, what a kickstart my heart, but just sticking out the foot, the 5K. Stop it short.
Sits right on top of Clone, of course. Dang, no escape. Where do you think you're going?
But still, Dende not afraid, pressing to try and escape from the corner, and escape he does. Here comes yet another Deus Ex Machina. You're going to refill those bullets and get yourself in a very, very advantageous situation here. In the fake out, running up and then immediately going into the curse. Interesting.
Ooh, caught low this time. First here. Oh no.
Ooh. Should be enough to kill. Yeah, it has super.
Oh yeah.
All it took was one glance at the mirror. He could have just shot him. He could have just shot him, but he wanted to end it with style.
You gotta shoot a lot. Always double tap. That's the number
That's
one
more
rule.
than double tap. That's overkill.
Hey. We don't leave anything to chance, okay?
We gotta slow cook that brisket. You know
we gotta make sure that thing is done.
Well, let's see. I mean, that was drastically different from what we saw for daze versus Happy Chaos before, right? Dende definitely playing in a much, I want to say like a more uncontrolled way, right? Being a lot more unpredictable with the movement, with the options. I mean, just the far slash PRC 2D really threw me through a loop right at the start.
Well, it's not looking like a good start here for Dende in this round. Nice little patience there from Daze. Fast RC low.
Perfect.
And a perfect for Daze. Looking really good so far. Is this match going to end before the lyrics start? That's the question, chat. It is Baiken's theme in the background. There we go, 2S. See, trying to fish with that 5H as well, because Happy Chaos cannot block when he is in the ready aim stance.
Yeah, I like the eject from Daze right there, recognizing the concentration. That would have forced Dende to spend that meter and would have made for a better situation in offense a little bit later. But here we go. Oh! Nice. Yeah, pause for just a moment, but wasn't long enough. Jump P, great jump in there to shut down that clone and still get the hit.
And there's the rolling attack, trying to go for the overhead mix up there. And I love it, the fast RC into the low, but Dende is trying to weather the storm here. It's still going on, and Daze still has 50 meters to spare. This time, RC fakes out the overhead and is able to take the round.
And the song just got started. Just started.
That's just how it is. That is how it ends up in these kind of matchups sometimes. But great stuff there from Daze to tie things up 1-1, being very aggressive. Beautiful utilization of the meter to make sure that Dende had no room to breathe, no room to escape from that corner.
And that's the power of Bridget, right? Just her set play is so strong in that corner situation. If she has resources, it's like her and Chipp, right? If they got positive bonus and you're stuck in a corner, you're holding that for a minute. Like, it's good luck blocking all the pressure. And you saw how quickly that risk gauge is built up for Daze in that situation too. You can cycle that pressure constantly against the opponent. Nice clone to get the full stop, get some breathing room away from Bridget.
And the breathing room, it's breathing room for Dende, but not for Daze, because you saw Daze try to run forward, immediately got shot, and has not been able to escape from this corner since they got put in. There we go. Finally finds the opportunity here, but a great challenge with the 2P from Dende, starting to recognize Daze's gaps and pressure.
Uh-oh. Yep, there's that 2S. We're getting close. The 2P challenge on Wake Up. It's Dende days, you know, kind of like the Yara Yara days, but it's Dende days. Ah, Dende days.
Dende days.
It's not even a thing.
It is now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, zero. There we go. Gets a stomp and gets a pickup afterwards. Oh, it is slump time now. Ooh. Big jump in. Actually, that was kind of messy there from Dende. Still able to keep Daze locked down, and we're not even going to take another chance of that. Just spend the super. Give me back my bullets. Again, just walking to the wall with the gunshot into 6K.
Yeah, see, you thought you could dash up. Look at the, you cheeky son of a gun, little green!
Just hiding behind his own clones, huh?
Why don't you come out from there and fight? Why don't you come over here and fight?
Like, come on, you got a gun. She's got a yo-yo, okay? Ooh, headbutts in.
Oh, you allowed Daze to run like that all the way in there? Okay.
All right, and here we go. Still neck and neck tied up. The burst is going to come out immediately on the 6P. Again, a momentum burst, right? Dende does not want to allow Daze to get that early momentum and that early knockdown. But is Daze going to burst now with the back up against the wall? I think if we see a hit, we're going to see a burst from Daze. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Shouldn't have done it there, though, but...
And look at the chip damage that you're getting for just hold. Oh, jump P, gun pickup! Stop it!
Wow. Wow, still able to break the wall as well, even after reloading just a couple bullets. Dende is so good at finding every little opportunity to get 1 or 2 bullets reloaded in the heat of battle.
I'm stressed. I am stressed.
It's a stressful match.
It is. The momentum for both players, it swings so heavily depending upon, like, just what the follow-up is going to be. Like, who wins that first knockdown? It's okay. See how this goes for game number 4.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to a game 5 with the way that daze has been playing tonight.
Right.
But Dende is adapting so well, just preying on daze's habits here. And the spacing is so immaculate.
Yeah.
And he always has bullets. Always has bullets.
You have to. Like, that's just great resource management until right now.
Yeah,
this
never mind.
is
He's
not
out
a
of
good look.
The classic commentator's curse.
There we go. Ooh, no backdash for you. You don't have burst, and that's not the cross that we were looking for. We wanted to carry over to the corner. A little bit of a messy situation from Dende, and daze not fighting quite yet, but going to get blasted for challenging the clone. Oh, no.
I mean, that JD, honestly, could have costed daze the round, let alone the game here, depending on how this goes.
Oh,
and the
no.
round absolutely costed daze that round, and now it is set point here for Dende.
Just the left-rights from roll-throughs alone. It's so messy. It makes it difficult to keep up on your defense. All right, there we go. This is the pressure we want to keep applying. No throw for you. Counter hit. Send it.
Very nice. A nice grip of damage as well. This hard knockdown is important. Interesting with the backdash there, especially because Dende didn't have any meter, but that's fine. daze is able to pull out a perfect, staying alive for at least one more round here in this matchup. This top 8 winner semis.
Ooh, trying to go in for a jump key, and still the trade in favor of Dende. Oh, backdash does work out here. One bullet left for Dende, but that's all you really need here.
Now I wonder if fatigue is starting to get to Dende a little bit. A little sloppy with some of these jump in mix-ups in the corner, allowing daze to escape and get another lease on life.
And you know what? Another really scary thing is daze's movement around like the teleport to and recall yo-yo. Dende has to respect it because they're not entirely sure. Like, all right, is this the one that's going to hit me, or are you going to come to me? And daze keeps dancing around it, but it only gave just a moment of pause. Enter TNS brackets, supported by Matcherinos, and just win all of them.
Absolutely. But
Easy
I don't think I'll
peasy.
be able to beat UMISHO or Testyourluck, to be honest with you.
Nonsense. That's not the attitude that'll get you W's here. It's the PRC attitude that'll get you W's to make yourself safe out of the BSU situation. Nice Fukyo in the throw, but look at that. We're looking for a bite. We're a little hungry here, and UMISHO I don't think is going to let Testyourluck have it.
And that was just like clean, normal jump in to get the punish there. Also, of course, running your opponent while they are in the hard knockdown on the ground to push them further towards the corner. Oh! Whoa. What a 6P.
You see all that meter for UMISHO right there at the
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
other side. Jump, Kate. You're done. Cleaned up.
No! Hold up.
Yo, what
Oh,
if we just
this'll-
tyrant raids?
What if we just heavy mob cemetery?
Okay, no, we're trying to win, not
Oh.
lose. Jeez.
But there we go. The blood rage, unfortunately, from Testyourluck. Had an opportunity to bring that back, but the blood management was just not there.
Nice slash series here. We go in 5K punish. Man, what a great button.
Ooh, what a great OTG as well with the 6H.
We are jumping.
Vortex attempt. Testyourluck trying. Wow. I was going to say, Testyourluck is trying to hold on to that corner pressure by constantly Fukyoing back in, but UMISHO recognizing that.
Oh, no. That was a wild throw attempt. Was just one step too far in order to land it. That gave Testyourluck the opportunity to throw punish. The Chicago punish, as it were. Do you have a punish named after Florida, Jobber?
No.
Didn't think so. Mid-best. Anyways.
Damn. Okay. Oh, no. There's the blood rage again. How far can we carry this? Oh, if we actually would have gotten meter at the end there, I think that would have killed. That would have been a one-touch kill situation. Super. Yep. Here he is. Show him the heart. Okay, chat room. Yeah, this is killing.
No, we're good.
What?
Told you.
My channel points.
It's Soul Bad Guy.
Whoa! You kidding me? No, but the red Roman cancel didn't connect.
No, UMISHO.
I cannot believe the RRC did not connect there. That is insane. Just a little too high. That was robbery. I mean my channel points because will it kill? That's what I mean. It didn't kill. I don't bet any channel points, all right? Not after I lost 200K.
Well, you shouldn't bet all your money in one spot. That's poor gambling. You just admitted to everybody you're just bad at gambling.
I am bad at gambling. That's why I play robbery characters. There we go, 6H coming through.
Oh!
That was a reach.
Yeah. I mean, if it was forward Fukyo. Uh-oh.
Eyebrows raised.
Okay, got the throw.
This whole bad guy still in this. Oh!
What a backdash here. Oh, no.
That was an interesting interaction. I don't know if UMISHO wanted to actually let the burst rip. Oh, test your luck.
Oh,
like
no. This. Okay, wait.
Oh, the DP! You are not whiff punishing Bandit Bringer. You never will be able to. Not in Strive, not in Exert, not in Plus R. It doesn't matter.
Goodness. All right, nice DP. Got that close slash. Ooh, the fast RC. Let's go. Pick up. Cancel goes through the Fafnir.
Still not enough to get the kill, though, and I like it. UMISHO backing up. They have the life lead. Just let that positive bonus build up so you can get that extra meter. All you need is one singular touch. This is going to hurt. And getting a decent amount of blood back for Testyourluck here, so this time.
Stop it. Oh my god. UMISHO!
Okay. Okay.
Yo,
that's
she's killing it right now. I'm
yeah,
just letting you know. She's absolutely killing it.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. You gotta make them aware that wake up
all
super
the
is an option.
Hey, all the resources were there. It's your fault you put yourself right on top of Soul Bad Guy, though.
Man.
That is true.
That is just your fault. Honor resources? Like, you saw the positive bonus. How'd you think it was going to go down?
There are no lies.
Dang, close slash, pop the burst. It's about to get worse.
There we go. DP doesn't go for the follow-up.
Oh my god. How do you Bandit Burger and still not turn? That's UMISHO styling. Uh-oh. Not close enough.
Very smart of UMISHO to actually challenge with the 5K, though. 3 frames coming out, trying to get the punish, and deep. Zero. UMISHO just, there's no whiff punishing UMISHO. She's just going to DP every time. All right, here we go for the Bandit Bringer. Is able to get the overhead with the JPP. And there it is. Fafnir is absolutely going to get the kill this time. A perfect for UMISHO, putting her up 2-1.
I'm floored. Flabbergasted. Wow.
That's Daisuke's vision, all right. Let me tell you. But
you can't real talk this. You can't real talk a slash Volcanic Viper. We're like,
truthfully though, S Volcanic Viper is incredibly difficult to punish.
It is. It is. But to follow up with another one?
I mean, hey, they're gonna. If you think they're gonna try and go for the punish, why not?
Which is totally. You're right. You're right. It's and that is Guilty Gear mind games, right? That is Soul Bad Guy mind games. That's why Soul Bad Guy is so terrifying. Just back there. Good jump. That is tragic. Yeah.
All right, and now Testyourluck just trying to find some ground here, some space to get started, but the 5H coming through. It's not looking too good for Testyourluck right now. And the wall break with just the 5P, a statement there from UMISHO, now sitting at set point.
Start every slash UMISHO. I'm loving this energy tonight. I'm loving it.
You can't play around a little too.
Man, I miss Soul
every
bad.
DP.
I need to stop playing Geo. I need to play Soul like
I love
all the
Soul.
time.
I love
Such
Soul.
a great character.
So funny. Oh, it blocks the burst.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, no. Actually,
No, you're not dead. You're not dead, but like you're dying.
Wow, very close to being dead though, but even with level 3 blood, Nagoriyuki still has very solid guts modifier. IBFD is gonna get the 5P punish.
Against Ramlethal, which I like this pick. Interesting though, because I feel like Bridget is definitely a stronger character between the two, but Daze has been in this matchup before.
Yeah, and I wonder if just keeping it simple, right? Keeping it simple against Ram might be a little bit better than trying to complicate things with Bridget, especially because she's a pretty squishy character in her own regard, right? So you can't make as many mistakes as you could with Giovanna. So far, SQ seems to be in full control. Okay, as I say that, there's the close slash, immediately Daze tying things up.
You gotta watch out for the knees. The close slash, safe jump, bring it. Oh no!
Big confirm, but of course not gonna be enough to kill. Drops it a little early and tries to go for the honest mid.
Yeah, that was great patience from Daze right there. It was unfortunate because SQ was waiting for that forward dash and would have punished it, and he would have gotten opened up by the exploding sword. So Daze had to hold that corner situation.
Dashing in. Gets the tick throw there after the second close slash. And yeah, trying to delay that close slash again there, but SQ was ready to poke out. What a wall bounce. Whoa! Gets caught trying to throw the sword. I wonder if that possibly would have been a super attempt.
Nice throw. Watch out. Gotta go for these safe jumps out. You know Ramlethal got the meter, but the YRC. Ooh, that was actually a really nice 6B because if it would have been a slash, you still would have punished right through it.
Oh, and the 5K
Nice.
into the RC. Beautiful, keeping it short and sweet for Daze. But SQ is still going into this next round with burst. And Daze, about halfway there, build it up by the time that this round ends, depending on how long they can survive. Oh, man, the dash cancel there with the Rekka.
Just survive. Survive.
The Kara cancels are absolutely wild with the dash cancel. Adds so much depth to the game, and there's the Kara cancel into the super SQ. About to take game number 1, and there it is. And so Daze played that really well in the first round. You know, keeping the pressure on, playing that footsies game. Tick throws, the tick throws were good. Also, you know, just trying to start that conditioning where you do the close slash into tick throw to try and get them to whiff their own throw so you can get that punish. But in the second round, they really didn't get to play the game at all, to be honest.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because there were a lot of whiff buttons, and Daze got caught on that. And of course, Ramlethal is very well capable of making those stray hits count, whereas Geo needs a good solid confirm to kind of carry over to build that damage. Does help when she's got meter, of course, too, but ooh, whiff throw, not close enough. Yeah. You have to really get inside Ramlethal's range, unfortunately. Like, Geo has moves that can contest Ramlethal in the mid-screen. It's just, it is a little bit harder because to actually hit, you're going for your 6Ps, which you're kind of betting on the fact that Ramlethal has already thrown out like her slash, or heavy slash, right? You're trying to low profile, you get like a 2D out there, but if you're at the wrong distance, you're within Ramlethal's sweet spot, you're going to get hurt for it. So it's a very delicate dance that Daze has to play. Whoa, nice!
Oh, and dancing Daze is beautiful backdash there to get the whiff punish with the 5H. Excuse me, not the whiff punish, but the counter hit with the 5H. Still not enough to kill, but the flip kick will do it. And dancing is a good way to describe Giovanna's playstyle too, right? A lot of weaving in and out, boxer-like here.
Right. Nice 2K.
Oh, gets caught in the backdash though and sent all the way to the corner.
It's such a difficult timing too. Like if she puts out that slash, the active frames are just like so far reaching that if you end up recovering out of your backdash, like getting out of that invulnerability state, you're still caught within that sword range. Nice.
There we go. Great shimmies coming out from Daze already and harassing a lot with the 5K. I think that's a really smart idea to just harass with a really quick option like that.
Nice. Actually going for the double high right there. Well, just the single high rather, excuse me. There we go. Dash up slash. That is so fortunate that you hit the mark with that and will get a game.
And all right, 1-1. And so far the story of this top 8-0 is that every single game has been 3-1 at the moment. Every single game has been 3-1. So let's see, is this going to be the one to break the streak here? We are 1-1 at the moment. But if history is going to repeat itself, the winner of this next game is going to win this.
Well, this is a great start. Ooh. I wonder if we didn't think that windshield wiper was going to connect. I feel like we got a little bit more damage off that if we went there, but... Ooh, 2D.
Thinking that they can still bring this back. The more the boss go into the RC. Good lord. Spent your burst just to die. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing that was supposed to be a safe jump in Daze was just not there. Gee, 6H carried to the corner, and this is a tough spot to be. Good luck getting out without meter.
Oh, good luck getting out with your life here. Over 50% gone, but Daze still trying to play this shimmy game. There's the plus frames from the spiral arrow, but doesn't capitalize on it and allows SQ to take the turn back.
This is looking like a wrap here. Porto Bato not going to kill, so you got one last shot. That's because Gio has that 50% attention, so she could survive a little bit longer. Okay,
oh, triple dash in to get the throw, but has no meter to work with in the 5P challenge on the 5H. I can't believe 5P beat 5H.
Oh, yeah. It was already over.
That's right. A little too quick. A little faster on the draw there, but SQ is now up 2-1. Is this going to be another 3-1 closeout?
Time will tell. And unfortunately, in this matchup, you can very easily get guilty geared, right? Like, as you just saw in that last game, like, SQ can get the resources that she needs to just take the W, and there's not a whole lot that Gio can do about it outside of really playing that dance. Like, you really are bobbing and weaving. Nice dash up throw. I feel like, though, if you're Daze, you kind of want to be, like, in Ramlethal's face because you're not in that risky zone of just having to close the gap and go for interrupts. You're already there. You have your close slash plus frames. You apply that pressure, you're chipping away and building up meter, and by the time you hit 50 tension, right, you're still doing so much chips.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you're seeing SQ also starting to slow things down a bit too, playing this poking game with the 5K. I like how SQ is like, you want a 5K? I can do that as well.
Well, that's what she's been doing so much of because she has so much consistency off of follow-ups with it. There's your red RC pickup. She'll be able to close out.
And here we go. Set point now for SQ. Just has to stay steadfast with how they've been playing this matchup. Again, 5K, just keep pushing. 5K into 6H is so good and is able to actually bait out the burst. Daze doesn't get punished for it.
Here, close range 2S. Drill doesn't get challenged. See, and that's what I was talking about, right? In SQ's face, using close slash to stay plus, trying to frame trap SQ and get something out. And even if you're not getting anything out of it, you're building up risk. You're building up your tension, which is building up more chip damage thanks to Gio's special property. Jeez, Drill. Oh. Yep.
And I mean, all the special properties of Gio is not going to save her from one well-placed Motobato, though.
This Nagoriyuki up against Faust.
So instead of duel 1, let's rock.
She's bomb bag, round start, and definitely going to get DP for that trouble. This is not a position that Papple wants to be in. Got your space. Watch out for the 100 tons. Another one. Oh my god. And Blood Rage. And you see Papple just waiting for it. Great call to go for command grab because look at the time it takes. Bunnies! That's right. It is post-bunny weekend. go. First round going to Papple. Fortunately, that was Testyourluck with a small blunder and going into Blood Rage. RC, keep that pressure going, and Papple just blocking for their life. Whoa, nice jump heavy. Get the slash, step out of the corner. Kindergartners are available for play. Oh no, that's unfortunate. That Testyourluck got it, but Papple is definitely putting in work right now. Jeez, 6H. All right, one more shot. Yo, we zooming out of there. Mix does not get the confirm. The FD to stay alive with the tap dust to seal the deal for the round.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, there's your bomb for you. Another one. Bomb back on top. Keep holding it. Yafukyo too early.
Oh, but he Fukio's right into the afro. Confident there, but the burst immediately comes out from Papple, and it is a gold burst. This is huge. But the backdash, he was narrowly able to avoid getting the afro lit on fire. And that oh my god.
I missed it. I wasn't even ready for that one. That was wild.
Someone calling it out, doctor, but not for me. He gets the OTG afterwards, immediately into Mini Faust. Mini Faust saving his life there on the whiff. Snip, snip, snip also.
Last ditch burst. Yeah, there's no room. There's no escape. Testyourluck had to spend it right there too, because that Blood Rage was imminent. If you didn't get the hit, Papple just would have had to wait and it would have been a round.
And I feel like that could have been different there, but Papple got a little too greedy trying to throw out that last item, right? Which just gave Testyourluck the window of opportunity to get in and get that 2S.
Yeah, that was the important thing, right? If Papple would have assessed the situation just a fraction of a second earlier, like, oh wait, no, I don't have to force an item. Testyourluck already spent a couple Fukios. They're definitely on the way for a Blood Rage. As long as I don't get touched, I should be fine.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jeez, yep, that's another round opener right there. So that's back-to-back. Goes for DP, round start, and catching Papple out of it.
And there's another gold burst. Papple. The bombs blowing both of them up, and there's the reversal super. This is a Looney Tunes matchup.
Oh my goodness, more items, more savings.
Oh, and the Blood Rage. He eats them!
And the damage comes out at the tail end of this animation, so therefore, good call from Papple. Nice.
Yeah, and you're already seeing like 2K and 2E do a lot of work just spacing out Nagoriyuki, right? And that 2H, just such a good tool. The range difference here is definitely in Faust's favor, but gets blown up by his own bomb. He's just so tall.
How many bombs? Jesus Christ. More? Why?
Another bomb?
No!
How many just reversal supers is that so far? 3?
That's the third one. That's the third one.
And then the OTG is enough to kill. 3 for 3 has not missed. You know what? Papple's luck is being tested, and he is one lucky SOB.
I'm telling you, the Papple RNG is. I need to check the board. I need to.
Yo, Papple, are you going to Evo? I'm gonna need you to hit up the slots with me.
We need a check. We need to check on the. I need to see the Steam files. Thank you. Submit that to me, please.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go.
4,
and calls out the minions as well.
Jeez. Yeah, Kindergartners does not work out in the favor of Papple here. Nice burst. Get the Beyblade there.
Yeah, but Papple's gonna let the burst rip, recognizing that Testyourluck was about to pop, so didn't want to allow him to get any more blood back. Okay, but walked to the corner himself.
Nice. Drop the hammer. Watch out for the meteors. This is ridiculous.
What do you mean, watch out for him? He got combo by him. God dang.
Hey, either you had to take the hammer or the meteor. Which one do you want? Anti-air 6P, free haircuts, and the Yo, I swear to God,
Vaughn
if
gets the big stuff. Bro.
you comboed off of that bomb, like if the haircut animation ended and you got juggled into bomb, I would have lost my mind. That would have been insane.
I would have just closed out Discord.
Time to leave. Everyone
It's
stop
over there.
playing Guilty Gear.
Tournament's over. Papple wins.
The game has been solved.
But, I mean, Papple is cooking. He is mixing up Testyourluck in a pot like gumbo right now. And here we go into the possible final game.
Yeah,
It's
you think you're ready for everyone until you run into a Faust.
It's the controlled chaos, right? That Faust players are so good at. You have to learn how to play around their items as much as they have to learn to play around their items.
True. Oh, there's that gold burst. We're getting plenty of items. Mini Faust out here get hooked. The
Whoa! It actually worked! The bomb hit him 0. Oh, there's the BRC, blocks the gold burst, and is able to hit the Afro with the fire. Full confirm here against the wall.
You can't plan for that. How?
It gets another bomb, but doesn't even need it. The 5K pickup is enough. Set point for Papple.
I'm shook. All right, into this corner we go. You can't.
All right, this is what you have to do, though. You have to stop Papple from tossing out items. His ability to play around his items and really control the chaos of the match is impeccable.
All right, we got the Afro State. Nice jump slash. Chipping away. There's a jump dust. Big explosion, too, to get the follow-up. You got to burst.
Oh, that's
you
it.
Had to, because if you didn't burst, you were going to die. You're still going to die anyways. Papple with a 3-1 victory over Testyourluck.
That's every game. Every game in top 8 so far has gone 3-1 without fail. Every single one.
Oh, UMISHO. Sitting pretty right now in this winners finals. You knocked out the one possible run back you were going to get here. That was against Testyourluck, who just got knocked out, unfortunately, by Papple.
Ooh, the taco is going to land. I love that confirm as well.
Yeah, we saw tons of that drift over at Evo Japan, right? It's just the left-right mix. How are you gonna even block it? That's right, Mr. Cat or Mrs. Cat. You don't.
Quiet, Jack. Quiet.
Don't tell Jack to be quiet. Jack fought hard in this bracket. Jack did such a good job today as Happy Chaos. You're yelling at Jack.
Hey, look, all right. I didn't know a cat could play that well. But there we go. There's the 2D. Tries to go for the 2S, but a little bit too early on it. Gonna whiff.
Yeah, Jack.
I'm so sorry.
Tell Dende how to play.
All right, but there's the 5H is going to land and gets the close slash there. Very nice from UMISHO, tying up the rounds. They're going to start off with that far slash. All right. The 5K. I love it. Just standing on top of the clone, right? Like, come on, come challenge me. What are you going to do?
It would be a shame if I just completely reloaded my whole clip here. Tap dust. Another reload. Yo,
go ahead. DP, I dare you. That's what that's saying.
Tragic. UMISHO getting a taste of her own medication out here from Dende. Actually, I'm not sure UMISHO really uses clone as much as Dende. I think that's safe to say, right? Like, Dende is certainly out here cloning like crazy. UMISHO would clone, of course, now and again. But I don't think not to the effect of what Dende is doing right now. Yeah, Thrusty.
Thrusty. Yeah. coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. I hope your stream went well, and welcome. You're just in time for winners finals. But yeah, you're right. Dende is definitely one of the more heavy clone-based Happy Chaoses that I've seen. And he's very aggressive with it.
That's the thing, it's just like, why not, though? You know, look at the application of clone in the hands of Dende. This is very much a Namekian for sure.
I thought Dende was a healer, all right, not a killer. There's the 5D, gets the 2D off a bit, using that opportunity to reload some bullets.
I may be a doctor, but... Locked into this corner, tap dust, hold the bullet.
Yeah, and the Deus Ex Machina, standing through the wall, plenty to kill. And all right, so if we're following the script here, whoever goes up 2-0 or 2-1 is the one who's gonna win it. But taking the opportunity to reload some bullets, taking too long though, you weren't able to get your meaties.
Jeez, what a roll through here.
Ooh,
Yikes!
very nice.
Ow,
Everyone
ow.
gets hit. No one blocks it.
You're not blocking it. There's no way.
What are you doing?
Dende is daring you. Like, hey, come on.
I love it. Just basically using your own version of a taunt, right? Just to try and get UMISHO to do something. He had full bullets, but he just kept going for the reload there to try and get UMISHO to snap.
What's the mechanic in this one, right? It's if you always plug it in.
Yeah, Dende 2-1 right now here against UMISHO. Control and designore to keep the 3-1 curse going.
Oh, I see. Dende did it on purpose.
And look at this, the risk gauge is nearly at max, but UMISHO able to keep the block string up long enough to make it go back down. Very important. Oh, just run away. Just run away. You know what? I agree.
I don't want to fight.
Oh, but gets clipped by the 2S. Too far away to actually get a full confirm, and the focus is down. Dende needs to capitalize.
Jeez, nice roll through.
Yeah, roll through again is going to connect. Dende is so good at just keeping these mix-ups, rotating through the different mix-up options, right? Not keeping them too obvious, layering them all together. And there we go, now starting to throw in that strike game, or excuse me, that throw game.
It's crazy, yeah, because UMISHO has not been able to react in time to these roll-throughs, getting caught by every single one. Post up.
Quick clone. Oh, you have to FD. Oh, what a whiff. Okay. But the 6K is going to score a counter hit here, and UMISHO threatening to break the 3-1 curse.
There we go. Oh, no way. Okay.
Oh, 5D.
Ooh, gunshot after whipping the dust.
Yeah, you can't try and challenge Happy Chaos whenever they whiff dust. Or when they whiff a lot of buttons, you can't really challenge them, right? Especially if they have the bullets on deck.
Nice throw on the roll through there. Finally catching on to it. Like, look, I've seen enough of this.
There's the 5D. Massive counter hit here, but Dende didn't really have any meter to work with, unfortunately. Still has burst, and he's going to get a nice big hit. Reload some bullets to keep that pressure going. Are we going to see an aggressive burst to lock down UMISHO in the corner? No, we don't.
It's not looking good. Oh,
that was it. That was your opportunity, and it might have just slipped away now.
Yo, the tactical retreat to hold the corner with the clone. The tactical retreat.
No life left in the health bar, and Dende is now sitting at set point.
UMISHO played Overwatch, right? Dende played StarCraft 2. Clear.
But who plays Counter-Strike? Oh, just blast! Just keep blasting the burst save blast route. Oh, but there we go. YRC just try and get a little bit of breathing.
Cursed up, got the stank, roll through. Jeez, yeah, we're still blasted and allowed Dende to get low enough to catch some of this cursed stank.
And there's the burst here. UMISHO spending the meter to try and gain some space with that BRC. And Dende, yo. No, the 3-1 curse lives on. 0.
And what's crazy, UMISHO tried that earlier in the bracket and the same result played out, except this time, UMISHO goes down to the loser's side of this top 8, sitting in losers finals. We'll either have to, it'll be interesting to see. Like, that's the thing. Papple could definitely do this, but that win condition is going to be a little bit difficult if SQ doesn't allow item toss to be a factor.
Yeah, and far slash and heavy slash are going to be a massive factor in this as well. Just a way to prevent Faust from even throwing out any items, right? So he's going to have to get into a comfortable range and really keep himself safe like that in order to toss items, right?
Yeah, the full screen is great, and then you throw an accidental trumpet out the way. Nice, we got a corner set up here with a nice little haircut. And look at that damage output too. Like, look how much life Papple has already in the bank to hold on to this lead, but jailing out with jump P. SQ, queen of holding the corner. She's going to keep this up.
And there we go. Gamma Ray is coming out. Not going to be enough to kill, but Papple still in this. Has burst available, but I figure at this point you're probably going to hold on to it.
Oh, yeah.
What an IBFD.
Jeez. Yeah, missed the jump P. That's okay. Still trying to jail it out. We'll bring it back down. Tap dust.
Yeah, and that's so scary too. The tap dust or the 2K, you're going to have to guess one of them, and you only had one hit left to give. So here we go. The question is, how early is Papple going to burst? And there it is. And it gets blown up by the sword toss here. Not looking too good. SQ, super descent through the corner. Get all that meter back.
Nice dive kick there. Jail it out. Avoids back bomb, which is great movement there from SQ. Mortal Bato will close it out here. First game for SQ.
Yeah, and a pretty dominating first game as well. Papple was looking good in the first round, but, you know, the moment that he got set into the corner, there was just no escape, right? SQ was calling out the jump out attempts just with the JPs, locking down all the way down, and then going for those mix up and keeping the pressure going, resetting with the swords. There was not much that Papple could actually do in that situation.
Yeah, you know, again, like, without having any true reversals, it's going to be so difficult. We did see Papple utilize overdrive as an option. We do see some of the PRC cancel as well, just for the vulnerability and command grab. But yeah, it's tough to be caught in a corner against a character like SQ, or yeah, Ramlethal in the hands of SQ. Nice jump in, just slowly navigating in. Still got a throw for Papple.
Goes straight for the item toss. It is going to be a hammer trying desperately to get that command grab, but no dice here. SQ once again in the driver's seat, starting to incorporate some throw into the strike throw. Yeah, just a windshield wiper. Get as much damage as you possibly can off the wall break. Afro's on. Safe jump time. And no, actually decides to go for the mix up here. It's nice that Faust has multiple options now after getting the Afro, because usually you just see the safe jump with the JD. That jump was not safe enough, though.
You said safe jump with what? Go ahead, finish that sentence, jobber.
With nothing, evidently. What a 6P, too. SQ just approaching with the 6P as a counter poke.
It's important in this matchup for sure, yeah.
Meteors finally gets the cross up there with the Scarecrow.
Nice 5K 6H. Watch out, Kindergartner is going to hold the grounds. Yo, you swat the hammer. Let's go.
Gets the bomb out as well. Wow, whoa. What a punish. Are you kidding me?
Yo.
And even jumps over Mini Faust. Takes the game as well. 2-0 right now for SQ. The awareness to recognize that Mini Faust was going to be coming so that you had to jump to avoid him to make sure you could finish it was so good on SQ's side.
That, yeah, you know, just you took that route and were still able to pick it up, right? And get that follow through to guarantee that damage. That's really impressive stuff. Whether or not, like, she knew that it would avoid Mini Faust, it is at least the intent of the jump. There was a purpose behind that jump, and that is why she did it. And it did pay off for her. So great decision making from SQ.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So, Papple switching for Faust here. Let's see how this pays off. You might need to hold it.
Yeah, Soul is definitely an interesting switch, but I feel like Soul is decent because he's going to be able to rush down Ram, put the pressure on her, pressure that Faust won't be able to put on her, right? It's just a matter if we can actually make that adaptation so late into this game. And there's the burst, and SQ now sitting at set point, about threatening to break the curse, but in a different way here.
Ooh. Oh, got 2K in. Dang. Look, full screen, counter hit. That's crazy. What?
All right, great juggle here. All the way into the corner. It's just so brutal how she gets that. Still sitting on the meter. Oh, great challenge with the 2P. Just preventing the approach. Papple is trying really hard to approach constantly with Bandit Bringer. Finally gets a big confirm.
That is huge.
No.
Oh, yeah, that was a missed Tyrant Rave input there.
100%.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's a Faust player, all right.
Vortex. No. What?
I love Papple. I love Papple. Holy crap. And there's the 6P.
You drifted in a Vortex.
Vortex again. Papple is in love with Vortex right now.
It's not necessarily wrong either because it will low profile.
Yeah, and it's
a threat, you know?
It's a surprisingly good anti-air also, if you can time it correctly.
True.
There's the Bandit Bringer. It is going to get just blocked, so Papple does not get pushed out to safety.
Yeah, locked on target, got the shatter. One more interaction is all that SQ needs.
The Papple is at nearly 100 meters. Tries to go for the wild throw.
No.
I believe. Bandit
There
Bringer.
we go.
Papple, you should have just mashed on that burst. Let's be honest. I win this time.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And immediately getting aggressive there. Knocking the door with the far slash, but it is going to get caught.
Jeez, run up 6P, and that is a great call out against Ramlethal, right? Like I've been telling you folks, you know, these far slashes, heavy slash, 6P-able, of course. That allow Soul to get in. Fafnir for the positive frames. Wild throw. Good luck. 2K.
Yep, and there's the RC. Woo! Sliding on in. And that combo only worked because of the Night Raid Vortex. You love to see that. Stylish and effective there. Here we go now. SQ not going to take that lightly here. Trying to put in the pressure. Locking down in the corner. Harassing with a lot of these light normals too, just to try and catch UMISHO from escaping.
Jump in. Pin. One more time. He had the meter.
Oh, and it misses. Still unable to get the punish. Instead has to go for the back throw. Back throw is a really smart option, though, in order to maintain this offense.
Yeah, that was actually a really good defense from SQ there. Able to stand block in time before the jump slash hit the mark. Bursting. UMISHO gonna send it.
UMISHO definitely hungry to just close out this game here, but bursting is really interesting, especially when SQ had burst on deck, right?
Yeah, but here we are.
But interesting. This is the next level of, like, you know, the mental game. UMISHO spent burst, but forced SQ to spend their burst. I think that's a very important thing to know, especially because UMISHO is about to build burst back up pretty soon.
Nice. Got the far slash. Pick up. Nice. 5K after.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, nice follow up.
Oh, tried to go low that time, but SQ trying to get out of harm's way with the YRC, answering back with the aggressive YRC.
Nice patience there from UMISHO. Will survive this interaction here off the wall. Oh.
Oh, and the windshield wipers sending it straight through. Oh, she whiffs the 6H, though. Nearly gets killed for it, but the air throw is going to be enough to close out game number 1.
That was real scary because, you know, that backdash from SQ was to avoid a potential burst from UMISHO. And sealing the deal with that dash-up throw was a great call because then it does give UMISHO no opportunity to burst out.
Yeah, for sure there. And just dying with burst is so brutal, especially in the first game there.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And again, UMISHO just being very aggressive, hyper-aggressive at round start. Definitely seems like that is going to be the play against SQ and against Ramlethal in particular, right? Just try and smother with your oppressive buttons, your plus normals, and cash in on that big damage.
Nice little pickup right there. The counter hit, heavy slash does work out here, but immediate burst had to. That would have been devastating. Oh my god. Oh, with 5K, that's all right though. We still got this pressure.
Dash up with the 2K. RC because we're trying to maintain this, but your turn is over. Just kidding. 5P.
Yeah, on the flip as well. That was amazing stuff right there. Quick reactions from UMISHO, but shut down right away from SQ. Yo. Right, nice round finish there from UMISHO.
Great corner carry on this. Instead goes for the hard knockdown. Interesting. We see SQ in that situation go for a lot of the sword toss just to push their opponent all the way into the corner. Opted for the knockdown that time.
Come in here. Oh. Yeah. 6P. That was supposed to be revolver, but unfortunately got the wild throw. Oh!
And there we go. Okay, UMISHO tying things up 1-1.
I swear to God, if it goes back to the 3-1 curse.
The 3-1 curse. It's only been beaten one time, but that was because of a 3-0-0.
We just need to make sure that it's buried, okay?
We need to keep it dead. Take us to a game 5.
Like, remember what I said, double tap?
Duel 1.
We only got one round in it. We gotta make sure.
Here we go now. I like the SQ starting to throw out these air buttons too. Right into the 6B, forcing the burst out pretty early on. Still nice back, trying to build up that risk gauge. Yeah, and unfortunately, UMISHO kind of forced to spend meter there to get out of the corner. Gets the mortal counter on the 2D, but no confirm afterwards. That's really unfortunate. Could have been a big turning point here in this round.
Tap us, windshield wipers, and maintain that lead. Will SQ and got that wrap up with the 6H. Good stuff.
Yeah, very nice there. Let's see, is SQ going to be able to get the lead now? UMISHO coming into this next round with burst. So far, both of these players have been just bursting incredibly early on in these interactions here, right? Just to try and maintain that momentum, and there it is, the aggressive burst to keep SQ locked down in the corner. And look at that, UMISHO just fading back here, trying to give SQ just enough rope to make a mistake.
There's your FAP here, hold it. Jeez, all right, got the bandit, nice. Cancel into Volcanic Viper there. Tied up on rounds here, but SQ will have burst for this one. So you get out of jail just once.
All right, the IAD back into the JS, trying to catch UMISHO slipping, and actually gets the punish there on the bandit bringer. Very nice, just going for the really fast 2K option. It's such a difficult move to punish too.
Yeah. 5P, risk gauge is cranked. We got to get out of dodge.
I love it. Just walk backwards. Should be able to land this. Absolutely. And SQ going up 2-1 now against UMISHO.
Yeah, I mean, great patience there from SQ. That mortal counter really coming in clutch to close out that damage.
And let's see, I mean, the unfortunate thing here is that some drops, some really big drops that could turn around a lot of these rounds are being made. But SQ is the one who's able to lock it down in the end and make it count when it's most needed. Especially like in that last sequence you saw there, able to finally get the super out. Even though every once in a while we've been seeing some interesting interactions on the wall with the super where the opponent techs off.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, geez. Not a good look for UMISHO right now. Yeah, got the dash up to pick up the sword. Still had time to get this hard knockdown with the overdrive. Big lead for SQ coming into this game.
Yeah, and also just trying to create space now too, right? Whenever you have a lead like that, it's so good to just be able to create some space, force the opponent to put themselves in an uncomfortable situation.
Whoa.
Those both get blocked from the dash block.
Yeah. S2S, no counter hit though. Oh, hey, 6P does trade out in UMISHO's favor here. A bit early on Papple here, but that's okay. No.
YRC comes out, harassing a little bit with the 2K. Watch out for a command grab.
Oh. Nice shimmy wimmy from UMISHO. Gonna get a strong pickup here.
Not dead though, and SQ is gonna have meter here going into this next neutral interaction. Oh no, but okay.
Great 6P. Yeah, 6P-able on that heavy slash. Just enough of a gap in between that pressure.
There we go. Able to get the knockdown starting things off. But UMISHO letting the heavy DP rip this time instead of the SDP.
Ooh. Gonna throw.
My God, that's clean hit.
Yeah.
Two wild throws, both getting backdashed by SQ.
Yes. Oh, but the 6S, it does spell success here for UMISHO. Another round.
But can we take it to a game 5? Oh, both of them dashing forward and then just staring at each other. That is respect.
UMISHO got the trigger pull first, but off the wall we go. Windshield wipers. Oh.
In the micro spacing here too from SQ, because it's like she's not even backdashing, she's just walking backwards. But there, finally the wild throw comes out. Oh man, are we gonna get our first game 5 of top 8?
Yep, jail it out with jump P. Gotta hold this. The tap dust finds the mark. So you're gonna survive out of this one here.
Yeah, we want that positive bonus. We need a meter to go up against a 100-meter soul bad guy.
That was scary. The wild throw, red RC. You gotta burst. But you can't. One hit was all that UMISHO needed to tie it up 2-all in this loser's final set.
I think because UMISHO decided to go for the 2H, if SQ bursted there, it actually would have worked.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would have hit there. It was one of those darned if you do, darned if you don't moments, because you start playing that coin toss game of just, all right, well, SQ knows, and so does UMISHO, but do they really know, like, kind of game? So if SQ burst, she would have lived. But also she was betting on the fact that UMISHO knew that, and UMISHO said, no, I'm going to send it.
Yeah, and sends the DP there too, right at the start of the first round. Burst comes out early from SQ. Doesn't want to allow UMISHO to get the momentum started. And momentum is such an important thing in a game like Guilty Gear Strive with how volatile it can be.
No, just like the last game with burst entirely. It's a big lead for SQ.
Ooh, empty jump tries to go for the low. And there we go. OTG with the 2S is going to be enough. SQ, once again, put yourself here at set point.
Yes. 6P, round start. Oh, no. Beautiful route here from UMISHO. That
Again, just creating
positive.
a little bit of space.
Yeah, I mean, we got all the resources in the world. Nice. Make SQ really scared in this corner. Because look at this. You're starting to scramble to try to get out, and that just cracked the defense of SQ. Perfect round for UMISHO here. And that's it. This is for all the marbles. Last game, last round.
SQ is going to start it off explosively. There's the jail with the JP again in the corner, but UMISHO is ready for the throw attempt. Good spacing from SQ, hitting with the tip of that far slash. Has the meter to break the wall with a super as well.
Spends it, of course, wants the hard knockdown. And it's a tall order for UMISHO, but she just needs a couple of hits to really turn it around here. Locked in the corner, the 5K does find a mark.
Unfortunately, they had to spend the meter on the PRC after a whiff throw. That was meter that UMISHO desperately needed in this situation.
Okay, though. Ooh, you just got burst. You spent it in the nick of time. SQ also has burst, but plenty of life to survive. Can't take these
Great
chances.
punish. The just block punish into the 5K. 3 frames, gets the low. Burst finally comes out from SQ.
Oh!
It's a drop, though. It is a drop, 0.
Just needs to build the meter. There's a jump slash, and that'll do. SQ takes it 3-2 over UMISHO.
TNS champion in an absolutely massive bracket here. There we go, starting things off, of course, with the 5K. SQ bursting early. Bursting early against Happy Chaos is pretty common because you do not want him to get started.
Do you see those backdashes, though? Epic
Yeah.
shot whiffing. Good call from SQ. And now you got to really navigate this Happy Chaos bullet storm. Jeez, nice delay. Bang, bang.
Just Deus Ex Machina, here it comes. Still not going to be enough to kill, but this is just a horrible situation to be in.
Jeez. Yeah, rough stuff there.
Especially when he decides to not even throw Curses, because I'm just going to run up and do 2K. Why not?
I earned this 2K.
And now it is Dende back up against the wall. No burst to save him. He's still got a gun, though. He's strapped.
He's still got a gun.
But next hit is going to be a mortal counter no matter what it is.
Whoa, no! A blunder got pushed out of the corner, and what a beautiful turnaround for Dende.
And Dende not missing a beat, able to capitalize on it, taking half of SQ's health as tax for that mistake. And now you see the PRC tried to go for the fuzzy there, but SQ had another burst rip.
I am just so crushed. That is so unfortunate. All that work that SQ did in that first portion of the round and just blown out of the water with just because Dende got pushed out just a bit too far.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I almost feel like that was supposed to be the game plan for SQ. She wanted to push Dende out so she'd get the left-right, but just Dende was already on it, was able to turn around and just immediately react.
Yeah, I mean, but it did kind of seem like SQ was caught off guard a little bit from
Yeah.
it too. Landing in the corner, kind of froze for a second, and that's when Dende just struck.
Duel 1.
Exactly.
Let's rock.
Again, respecting each other at round.
60.
The headbanger.
Yeah.
Oh, but the gold burst. This is huge for SQ.
Oh, absolutely. You're just waiting on defense, hoping you get tension in time to be able to push out and that you don't get opened up. Whoa, you can't press there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dende.
Oh, whiffing the 5P. That was a little scary. Great blocks here from the SQ, though. Lets the YRC rip. So close to taking this round, but gets tossed into the corner. Oh, I think that was a missed input there. Yeah, okay, second time works.
Ow. Nice slash.
But Dende holding on to burst through it all, even when nearly making the comeback there, right? Recognizes how important it is to have burst at the start of a round for Happy Chaos.
We're waiting. Just waiting. And SQ is not going to fall for it, but unfortunately gets caught.
Oh, but the double low there is going to clip.
Oh, nice just block. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Huge
Great pick.
confirm. But you see that didn't build up as much meter as he would have before because it was immediately after doing the clone, right?
Yeah.
So putting him into a bit of a negative tension pulse there. Not going to be enough to kill here. Either has to break the wall with the close slash. Oh, the clone?
Yep, that's putting yourself in a positive position there. Not straying too far away from your clone just to remain safe. Final round of game 2.
Oh, and the gold burst from Dende.
Good.
Wants to finish this up real quick. Spends all the meter, but tried so desperately to bait out the burst. I wonder if that was the smartest idea. Sometimes you just have to go for it.
Yeah, and Dende with the little scurry forward every time. Like, let me take a couple steps, a couple more. All right, cloned up once again. 6S. Nah, you ain't coming close. Let me get back behind the homie. And again, full screen situation here. Plenty of resources available for Dende.
Oh, but he's out of focus.
Yeah, that's a blunder and unfortunate. Called out the burst. 2-0 lead for Dende right now.
And I think Dende is playing some of the best Guilty Gear Strive of his life at this moment in this tournament here. Has had an insane run through this bracket here, taking down many favorites to win the entire thing. And now is one game away from doing it.
Oh, Lil Green about to do something real big.
Lil Green. Now, if he wins this, he's Big Green. All right, he's officially Big Green if he wins this.
Only Gohan can call him that.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jeez,
Okay.
the dance begins, and yeah, we'll get a whip punish there.
Again, just trying to harass in the corner, but Dende with a picture-perfect backdash, able to block the scooper too. SQ losing not only meter, but burst just to get out of that sticky situation.
Yeah. Oh, nice, jailed out. Already committed to that jump P, and there we go, clone situation. Out of bullets, but got the PRC to reload right on top of it. Stinking clone! This game plan is just immaculate for Dende.
Yeah, everyone's having trouble dealing with the clone when he just stands right on top of it, right?
It's just so, and I feel my own frustration building up, not because because it is frustrating to deal with, right? Not because like, oh man, I wish you'd do something else, because like, I get it. Like, why wouldn't you set up this clone? I'm frustrated, I don't have the answer for it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really hard to deal with it unless you have the meter to go for the RC afterwards, right?
Yeah, either you're going for red RC to hit both the clone and hopefully have a chaos, right? Or you have a fast enough button where you shut down the clone, but you recover fast enough so you don't get punished. But the position that Dende is holding, it's highly unlikely you're going to get out of that scot-free.
Yeah, for sure. But SQ cannot weather the storm. A perfect from Dende. Tournament 0.0. What does SQ have to do to survive here?
Goodness. Nice, got the gunshot there. Carry over to the corner. Jeez.
And here comes the Deus Ex Machina.
Yes.
Positive bonus and the knockdown. SQ still has burst, but that is the final lifeline. What a bait! What kind of a bait was that? Nearly worked.
Oh,
There's the
my
RC.
Dende taking it 3-0 over SQ in a very decisive fashion. Just, you know, that's one for the tapes, right? To look over. Just, I don't think we've seen a Happy Chaos player utilize clone in that way, and it's so strong.